you really don't trust me, come with a real. You here been a front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money, money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
Welcome to Whatever It's Live on Sports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, join my guys from Raxter, young Chris KG. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. Bill B cooked.
Is Bill B cooked?
Who Bill B and what he cooked?
Bill Belichick. Is he cooked?
Oh, is he cooked?
Yeah, it says is Bill B cooked.
Is Bill B cooked? Shit. No, he's taking a year off.
You think so?
I mean, he's probably going to take an advisor role, probably. I think.
Sounds like he wanted the commander's job.
Commander's job?
Yeah.
What? I don't think they even interviewed him.
And he was not wanted there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think the commanders wanted him.
One.
You said what?
Didn't he interview Atlanta?
Yeah.
He interviewed
He had two
Atlanta,
interviews.
too.
I think that's the only place he interviewed. I think Commanders interviewed him. I don't think they interviewed Braves either. The Bill Belichick stuff I kind of get because he's like 73 or something like that. It's like
he's old.
Take a year off, find yourself, but I don't know, just kind of figure out what the hell you want to do. Mike Vrabel is like a former.
Per Diana Rossini, during the hiring process in Washington, Bill Belichick was considered for the job per sources. The Commanders spoke with him, and he had support from some decision makers. In the end, Dan Quinn was their choice.
Wow. Did he do like an official interview or just
they spoke with him, and he had some support from their decision makers. In the end, Dan Quinn was their choice.
Magic was like, nah.
Yeah, basically not. Nah, I don't know. That is weird, I guess, that you wouldn't hire him.
Would you hire him?
No. No. I mean, I feel that way about a bunch of people that have been hired, though, too. Like when Josh McDaniels got a second time. When he got hired a second time, I was like, why the fuck would you? Yeah. Why would you hire that guy?
Yeah.
Like he proven ass cheeks of a head coach, in my opinion. Matt Patricia continues to get hired as defensive coordinator. There's tons of people that I wouldn't hire, and this still happens. That is kind of crazy. Like, obviously, if you know, I know a little bit of ball, but I don't know like enough to like run an organization. But it's wild that people who do, like, I guess still do dumb shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or like. No offense, but like Jimmy G getting signed like a $40 million deal to the like that's just like what?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like you for sure know more ball than me. How does something like that happen? You know what's good. Like I don't understand. Mm-hmm. Is it scripted, bro? It's gotta be scripted.
There's something going on. I mean, it's the back channels, it's the Old Boy Network, it's all that stuff. But we're saying this obviously because Bill Belichick was not hired as the Commanders head coach. Instead, Dan Quinn was hired as the Commanders head coach. So all head coaching positions in the NFL have been officially filled. 32 of 32 have jobs.
Why are you doing that for?
And now the Lions coordinators stay home.
KG at Channel 7, did you learn the newscaster voice? Like, could you do one if you had to?
Nah, bro, I was upstairs. I was behind the scenes. Humming live.
That one guy,
none of that for me.
I forget it. I forget what channel it is because I don't watch the news. But it goes to him on the streets. Like, well, thanks for having me, Chris. And here we are. I'm like, this motherfucker does not sound like that, bro. There's no way.
Because you went for broadcasting, right?
Yeah.
Or you too, Chris?
Yeah.
Do they teach you guys to talk like that?
No, we're white.
No, we're white.
No, but I don't know if you did, Spencer, but I had to take a weather class. Did you have to take
No, I didn't take the weather class.
That was fun. That was a good time.
Did they teach you the other like, and you have to talk like this?
You're supposed to.
They kind of just said make sure you like enunciate clearly,
Yeah,
but they
enunciate
never kind of
thoroughly and clear.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more of when you're in the business. They're like, hey,
yeah,
you better not fucking talk like that on the goddamn show.
There's someone with a gun behind them every time. Yeah. And now to you, Nancy. One of the funniest bits is Shane Gillis when he talks about like the way white people were cool before Jackie Robinson.
Old Curly. Yeah. He's a 34-year-old alcoholic. He's the best athlete in the world.
He has a 6 flat 40. Some say maybe the fastest man in the world.
Yeah, you can't hit old Curly's pitch. And here's the pitch. Oh shit, it's a home run.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Dan Quinn to the Durs. Jim Harbaugh did his presser. I was watching that before I walked in. He's an interesting cat. I do wish him success though. Not over the Detroit Lions if it ever came to that. Is there concerns or not concerns because we're not Chargers fans? I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
at this point,
like,
he did what he needed to do for me. I'm good.
yeah. What are the expectations though of him over there in LA?
Of Jim Harbaugh in LA,
Yeah.
I mean, his expectations are Super Bowl. That's what you bring him
What
in
are
here to
your
do.
expectations?
My expectations
What do
for
you
him,
think is going to happen?
I think Justin Herbert's going to have an MVP caliber season. I think they're going to be second in that division behind the Chiefs, and I think they'll get a playoff win at least.
Yeah. I only ask because like a lot of people are saying they're going to make a lot of roster cuts because I guess like their cap situation's kind of funky. Like I guess Joey Bosa may be cut.
I mean, they talked about Keenan Allen last year too.
Yeah, they talked about getting rid of Keenan Allen last year. Like if they keep those guys, I think they could do something for sure. That's the other part of it too, though. Is like Jim Harbaugh has always been like that executive type coach, similar like to Dan Campbell. Where it's like Jesse Minter or Mike McDonald. He's always been like somebody else, Greg Roman, like to help him complete the mission. I never know him as like the play caller as how you look at like Kyle Shanahan or Sean McVay or like any of those guys.
He's allegedly supposed to be a QB whisperer. That's what I've always heard throughout his career.
Yeah, I never got that.
Yeah, and his track record doesn't necessarily say that either. Because I mean, when he was in the pros, Kaepernick was good, but he was never like a world beater.
Yeah.
Through college, Shea Patterson. I mean,
He did. Andrew Luck, but Andrew Luck was a dog.
Oh well,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's a dog before. Yeah.
And I mean, Jim Harbaugh was a pretty good quarterback in his own right, so I think that's why they say that. It's like he was good as a quarterback in the
Was he
league.
good?
You just haven't really seen it
You
because
look
even
at
with
his numbers,
JJ,
Yeah.
like, they're not great.
They're not bad. He played in the league for a long time before the forward pass was a thing. Like, bro made some moves.
He played for like what 7 or 8 years.
He's like top 5 in rushing yards for a quarterback.
But in the 90s.
I think ever.
No. 90s. There's no way.
That'd be crazy with all the scrambling quarterbacks we've had in the last like 15 years. If he's still holding on to top 5 spot.
I am actually. I gotta see this now. I gotta look up for myself. I don't trust.
Yeah, I know you don't
Who's
trust me.
there?
Well, you think we're gonna hype him up? You think we're gonna hype him up?
No. I mean, was this another Cooper DeJean moment? You guys?
For
sure. He's outside corner.
He's a dog.
He's a dog. Best corner in the draft. What's taking you so long? Because you're looking for some fake shit.
Stat Muse.
He's
First
scrolling
stat
all the
Muse.
way down to find him.
He is one. He's not in the top 5.
108.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good job.
He's 14th.
14th.
14th all time.
I mean, that's
not bad.
respectable.
Yeah.
That's
That's not bad.
ahead of Dante Culpepper, ahead of Alex Smith, Kyler Murray, Rich Gannon, Bobby Lane's up there.
How far is Kyler Murray from Jim Harbaugh?
Kyler Murray has 2,448. Jim Harbaugh has 2,787.
Oh, so he's passing.
So he'll pass him like next year.
He gone. I mean, good for him.
Yeah, he's no Cooper, but
Yeah, he's no Lloyd Cushenberry.
He's
but-
no Lloyd Cushenberry.
that's
take
a
it.
fact.
Nah, I mean, I mess with Harbaugh. Even though, like, I like him as a coach, I guess. Him as a person. Who's got it better than us? It's captivating. Riveting stuff.
Sounded like a pirate when you said that.
He's in front of the team. Arr! We're gonna rip their guts out!
We're gonna plunder the other team's booty.
Storms are bluer than me pants.
y'all got scurvy, man. Let's go.
Fruit prevents scurvy.
Senior Bowl update? Or was that just for the video?
That was just for the video.
You want to play the video, Chris?
Sure.
'Cause I don't
You want me
even
to
know what it
3-cam it or just
Nah,
just throw it up?
yeah, you can do that. Don't matter. All
right, give me a second to 3-cam it then.
What happened to your Red Wings last night, though? You hyped
they
that
lost.
one up.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Lost in OT. At least they got a point. They got 20 of 26 available points in January, so pretty damn good. Obviously that was the last game before the All-Star break, so DeBrinket's going to wherever they're going, and then D-Mac said the rest of the guys are going down to Cabo.
Oh, really?
Live it up in Cabo for a little bit. Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah. What do you mean that's how it goes? I mean, I'm sure they take vacations for the All-Star break. It's a
Dang,
break.
right. No, I remember the Odell Beckham, that they're on the yacht.
But that was during the playoffs, not during the All-Star break.
Was that?
Yeah.
That was during the playoffs?
Yes.
Oh, as their bye week or some
Yeah.
shit?
No, it was like before. It was like Tuesday.
Was that
Of their
during the
playoff.
playoffs? I
Yeah,
thought it was
bro.
No way.
Yes. And then they got clapped, and then they never made it back to the playoffs after that with
Why
that
the
OBJ
fuck
team.
would you do that?
That was why everybody was so pissed over it, because they're all chilling on a boat the middle of the playoff week.
I don't even believe that.
That's why the controversy was so big over that. If it was a break or something, nobody would
nobody
care.
cares.
But it was literally during the playoffs.
Wow,
That's insane.
that is insane.
But yeah, the Red Wings. They.
Were you disappointed in their fight? I felt like they didn't wake up.
Yeah. They didn't really. They got down 2 goals, and then, Larkin tied it up in the second. Third period was kind of boring. They weren't putting a lot of pressure. And this team is very dependent, reliant on the power play. They only got on 1 power play last night, so that definitely didn't help. They
kind of look like a pirate.
I kind of look like a pirate.
Yeah, you kind of look like a pirate.
I don't know how to take that, but all right. I don't understand those words, so I'm gonna take them as disrespect. You better watch your fucking mouth. But they didn't really. I don't know. They seemed to coast. Obviously, they're missing a couple guys. They got a couple injuries that they got to get over, but I just think that this is a game they should have won. Obviously, for some reason, the Senators just seem to have their number this year. Even though the Senators are the worst team in the NHL, they were 3-1 against the Red Wings this year. But like I said, at least they got a point out of it. That's important. At least you got a point. And they got 20-26 in January, so taking a good push. And we'll see if we can poach Chikrin from their team in the All-Star break.
Poach what?
Chikrin.
Chicken?
Chikrin.
Chikrin.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a defenseman on the
Poached
Senators.
chicken is a thing, right? It's a.
Yes, poached chicken.
That's what I thought you said.
He's a defenseman on the
my fat
Senators.
ass. Like, what? You doing what?
You making chicken? he's a defenseman on the Senators that is said that doesn't want to be there anymore, and he's in the last year or 2 years of his deal, so he's going to be moved at the deadline more than likely, and the Red Wings are tied to him. So.
Now I know it's been said in the past, but is this team missing toughness?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, you can only be so tough in the league now that I don't think it really affects
But I just feel like that's a game you want to get up
them
for.
as much. That is a game you want to get up for, but again, when you're down 2-0, you can't go out there seeking fights because you're trying to get back into the game. So if they would have gotten up early, then you go out there and you fight. But they were down early. They were down in the first period, so you can't go out there and try to headhunt because you're trying to score and make the game even.
Who was it like 2-3 years ago? I want to say it was the Capitals. No, it was the Rangers and the Bruins maybe. Who's like the big jet? Is like Matt something? He's an asshole. He's played for a couple different teams. I don't know. I just remember like he hit somebody.
Shane Doan?
No, I'll look it up during the break.
Ryan Reeves?
No, it was a big brawl. It was like the Rangers and somebody else.
Marchand?
No.
He's a little snake.
I think actually it was during the playoffs. Literally, the game started and they all just dropped.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
all started fucking.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, what team? It was Rangers and who else?
I can't remember. I don't know.
I think it was the Cap.
It might have been the Capitals.
Yeah, I think it was the Caps. Either way, we gotta go to break. Tell us about Jack Lab. When we get back, we're talking about the Detroit Lions' new coaching hire.
Yeah. Let me tell you about Jack Labrador. R.I.P. to the same old Lions. Big thanks to Sheila, Brad, and Dad for putting them to rest. And guess what else has found its grave? Same old rock, paper, scissors. Jack Labrador has revolutionized that tired game with 2 new symbols and a franchise-changing 3-point play. Discover the action at jacklabrador.gg now and figure out why once you go Jack, you never go back.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
At Planet Fitness, you can get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this?
You don't know how to use it?
This is better.
Join now through January 19th for just 24 cents down, $10 a month. Never intimidating, always free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Join today during the Big Fitness Energy Sale for 24 cents down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal extended through January 19th.
Over 50 Metro Detroit locations.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Head to woodwardsports.com, click on the shop tab, and get new hoodies, hats, tees, all guaranteed to turn heads. Once again, go to woodwardsports.com and click the shop tab today.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WorldSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined my guy Spin More Rax.
What up, though?
Young Chris, KG. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend. The Detroit Lions have hired a new defensive line coach, Terrell Williams, from the Tennessee Titans.
From the Titans.
He's also, as I read, he's going to be their running game coordinator as well.
Yes, the run game coordinator and the defensive line coach.
So remember when Aubrey Pleasant was our defensive backs coach and the passing game coordinator? Do you think it's just like a defensive position as well as an offensive one? The passing game coordinator, or like, you know what I'm saying?
The run game coordinator?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's the run game coordinator.
That's what I figured.
Who coordinates the runs?
Yeah, he coordinates the runs for the offense, and then the defensive line coach.
I don't get it. It's one or the other.
I mean, I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you have a guy who is a defensive line coach.
Right.
And
you
so
have to understand the run game.
Yeah, he knows how the run game works. He knows how to open holes in the defensive line.
I guess. That's fair. That's how I remember Calvin Johnson was talking to Richard Sherman. He's like, I feel like I'd be a better DB's coach than I would.
Yeah,
receivers
exactly.
coach. That doesn't make sense. Either way, Terrell Williams.
It's like Brian Flores was a quarterback, I'm pretty sure.
Brian Flores was a quarterback?
Yeah, I know he was an offensive player. He wasn't a defender.
No way.
They were talking about it the last game I was watching.
Poached chicken, huh?
Poached chicken.
What do you make of the hiring? I'm actually a big fan of it. I didn't like what we saw. I thought our defensive line regressed, Aiden Hutchinson included, although he ended the finish the season with 11.5 sacks, I believe it was. But we weren't able to get pressure on any teams with the front four. It's to the point where AG had to start blitzing. I felt like it was a little bit of a step back of the previous year when we had I can't think of his name, went to Carolina. I'm so bad with names. I hate this. I know
Deuce?
exactly what I'm talking about. No,
not Deuce.
He's a former defensive coordinator of the Jaguars. He was defensive line coach at Carolina. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Either way, we took a step back as a defensive line.
Yes, we did.
And knowing that this guy's worked with like capable players, I think that's one thing about the Tennessee Titans. I feel like consistently they brought is at least the defense. I know Justin Simmons is the guy that I want as an interior defensive lineman. The fact that he worked with him, I read a little something else too. They worked with like Cliff Averill. He worked with tons of guys that are able to like get to a quarterback. I love this hiring. And all due respect to our previous
John
defensive line
Scott
coach,
Jr.
yeah, he wasn't. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference, right? Because you're doing these things like your entire life. You're a professional at it. But like
Todd Walsh, thank you so much. Todd Walsh was the guy. Either way, we lost him. Obviously, couldn't bring him back. The fact that we got a guy that's respectable, that's been in the league for a minute, and has produced. Yeah,
I'm all for it. This is the last. I'm telling you guys. Booner was like trying to hop over last night, but this is Super Bowl or bust for me this year. This is the last dance. Like we're going all in, and I like a piece like this to be a part of it. KG.
I mean, I agree with the hire. I don't think it was all, on coaching. I think it's more so personnel. If you look at what they had to go through in the middle of the year, Aleem gets hurt. They had to cycle out a whole bunch of interior defensive linemen, and you just don't have solid enough help for Hutch or consistent help, which is why AG had to switch to blitzing linebackers and safeties, because you just cannot generate a pass rush with your front forward as you have him right now. They let go of Okora, and they got to make some more moves. But yeah, I don't think it was all the way a coaching issue, but I definitely like the hire. I'm open to it. Whatever we can do to help excel this defense, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I guess.
And it was Vance Joseph, not Brian Flores.
Yeah. Okay.
Vance Joseph played quarterback.
No. Makes sense.
Yeah. But
Terrell Williams.
Yeah, Terrell Williams. I like it.
Welcome to Woodward ADD Show.
I like it a lot. I think that, like you guys said, it obviously wasn't working. No disrespect to John Scott Jr., but what he was doing, what he was teaching these guys was not working, because they were not getting pressure on the quarterback with just the front four. They were not getting pressure on the quarterback with the defensive line. So you needed someone else to come in. You needed someone else, another guy to change it up, to switch it up, to teach these guys a better way of getting to the quarterback without having to consistently bring pressure from your safeties, from your corners, because we saw, that helped at getting to the cornerback, but it also left guys out of there on islands, because you're bringing in dudes that should be covering players to blitz them, to get pressure on the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground, and that leaves one-on-ones on the outside, and the Lions were getting torched in the second half. So I like this. I think it was much needed. You obviously needed a different voice in that room to kind of get through these guys, because I thought Hutch, we all know Hutch was not, he had a gap there between like weeks 4 and week 8 where he wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
So you need somebody in there to kind of give them a fresh start and change the philosophy of how they're going to attack the passer.
I love this is like an off ball or off kilter situation or comment, whatever you want to look at it, but he's still walking around at the Senior Bowl with a freaking Tennessee Titans hoodie. But like as weird as that may sound, I like it though because he's just all about ball. Like, he don't give a shit about nothing else. He don't care about the aesthetics. He don't care about like anything else but ball. I even heard like
he bossed to the ball.
To boss to the ball. Devondre Sweat made comments about like some of the tips that he gave him, and then I also previously I know he's with Dan Campbell in Miami. Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Remember Cameron Wake? Yeah. Cameron Wake used to be a dog.
Yeah.
So obviously worked with Cameron Wake. I told you guys he had Cliff Averill on his resume as well. And I think Sue was there too at the time. I'd have to double check on that one. Actually, if it was 2015, Ndamukong Suh was there because he left in 2014 for us. That defensive line, I don't think it performed what they thought it would be. At least the team wasn't what they thought it was going to be. Right. But, I mean, Sue and Cameron Wake are monsters. I mean, Sue was a monster before going there. But I think defensive line is definitely something they need to keep an eye on. And I'm with you, too. I know that James Houston was gone, so you could point to personnel when it comes to like the defensive line. But the fact they went out and acquired like a different coach after making the playoffs and going to the NFC Conference Championship.
Right.
It kind of tells you something.
Something needed to be changed.
Right, just for me. And again, I'm here for it.
My only thing, I just don't want to lose our edge in the run game because our run game was pretty good for the time that he was here. Do you think that takes a step back at all? I know we need to improve the pass rush, but you don't want to let that go either.
So that's part of the reason why I was asking if the run game coordinator was also a defensive position, just because, as you said, we didn't really – I mean, I don't feel like we need help in the run game. You know what I'm saying? Between Ben Johnson and Hank Fraley, what they got going on, and consistently at this point too, with 2 different running backs, I'm pretty sure that they got the run game down pat. So I was just wondering, is that a piece of like the defensive position? Is there also a run game coordinator for the defense as well? I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, though, even looking at it that way, we had a great run defense as well. So I don't know on that part of it, but I do feel like this defensive line needed to be rejuvenated somehow, some way. John Scott Jr., he's always tremendous. Anytime he got in front of the microphone, he always I feel like he's destined for greater things, and maybe he's not just specifically a defensive line coach, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But Terrell Williams, welcome to the D, baby.
Terrell Williams, welcome to the
Last Dance.
Hopefully you can get these guys into shape and help them, get to the quarterback, and when they get to the quarterback, get them on the ground without sending a safety or a corner or anything like that, because that'll definitely help in the passing game if you can get pressure with 4.
Yes.
And don't forget that the Tennessee Titans defense in 2022, where they went to the AFC Conference Championship game?
Yeah.
Or was it just the game right before? No, I don't know. The year prior to that, though, when they beat the Patriots, beat the brakes off the Patriots. Credit their defense for a lot of that, too.
Even the year, I think the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. Tennessee sacked Joe Burrow 8 times in that game.
Yeah, that's the game I was thinking about.
In that game,
yeah, it wasn't the AFC Championship game. I apologize. I think it was a divisional round. But you're right.
They sacked him 9 times. It's the most sacks on a quarterback in a division game in NFL history. So
we got that man.
We do got that man.
You think? Who do you think he's going to help the most? I don't know too much about him.
I think whoever opposite of Aiden Hutchinson is. I think that's who's going to help the most. I think he's going to help those guys win one-on-ones. Maybe John Kaminsky. He's because he works with bigger, or he's obviously good at getting interior defensive linemen to get to quarterbacks, because we've seen that with Jonathan Simmons and different guys on the Titans. So Aleem McNeil, John Kaminsky, I think he's going to help them with their interior pass rushing.
Had Jeffrey Simmons, obviously he had the 8 sacks the year previously, but 5.5 this year.
Yeah.
Arden Key, I know, is a guy that was flirted to come to Detroit a couple times in the past. He had 6 sacks this season. Danico Autry had 11.5 sacks for the Tennessee Titans this year. I kind of wish is there a way I can go year by year to see what they're doing, because I know he's been there for a while. But yeah, I'm hoping, for me, what I hope he brings the best out of, obviously I think Hutch is going to be Hutch. I don't know that he's going to drive himself. I go back to Amar St. Brown Brothers podcast he had. He was 30 minutes got to be here for crowd therapy. He's really regimented and all about ball. But a guy like Aleem, I feel like he could help. And he's a former player too. He didn't play. I don't think he played in the NFL. I know he played at it was Purdue or Penn State or something like that. And he was a defensive lineman. He played there for 3 years. But I'm hoping he helps interior defensive line.
Yeah.
I hope he acquires someone interior defensive line.
Me too.
I'm not in that no way, shape, or form slight against Aleem. I'd love to have two heavies in the middle.
Yeah, me too.
Pause.
I definitely think that's another piece they need to add to this team is another interior defensive lineman, because you look at Ali McNeil, and then outside of that, are you sticking with Alu? Who are you going? Is Broderick Martin going to be ready next year? What are we talking about when you talk? Because Bugs is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, Benito has looked all right when you put him in there. We don't know if Levi's going to be able to go. So you need another guy that you could put up on the daily next to Ali McNeil, in my opinion.
Yeah. Looking for comments on Woodward Sports Chat. Apologize. Sage Roberts. I feel like the run game coordinator comes with him being an assistant coach previously, as well as a D-line coach. Holmes cooked again. I think it's more of a Dan Campbell hire than a Brad Holmes. I think Dan Campbell chooses on his coaching staff, in my opinion. Just going back to like the firings in the past, Aubrey Pleasant and
Hello Detroit says he had an effect on Martin's development. SMH. I don't know if he's talking about John Scott Jr. or not, but this guy could definitely help in Broderick Martin's development and getting him ready and teaching him some moves, some rush moves from that interior defensive line, getting him lower in his stance when it comes to the NFL. So maybe that is a big factor of it, of trying to get Broderick Martin ready to play next year.
I'm going to do a little more homework on this guy. I want to see, because I remember, I guess that one didn't work out, though. No way. Look who's back in the chat. Clown sauce.
No way. Where?
You got to scroll up. And no, Clown sauce. AG's still here. Maybe we'll lose Clown sauce for another 2 years.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that scene in Family Guy when Walt Disney wakes up from being frozen. He's like, "Are they gone yet?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Put me back on there." Is AG gone yet? No, Clown sauce. He's still here. All right, I'll see you later.
Either way, yeah, I'm doing a little bit of digging. Although the last time I did digging like that, though, I found Aubrey Pleasant, and he was crediting. It was Jalen Ramsey was crediting Aubrey Pleasant with a lot of, like, I guess, traits of his as a defensive back. Yeah. So I was all gun-ho for Aubrey Pleasant, and then,
I mean, yeah.
You know, the Aubrey Pleasant situation happened, and he got fired.
It was not a pleasant situation.
Nice. All right, I got to tell you about Feldman. For over 16 years.
You all right with that read, bro?
Feldman provide the best car buying experience in the game. They're the #1 Chevy dealer in the state of Michigan with over 18 locations. There's one right in your backyard. Visit FeldmanAuto.com to find the one nearest you. Also, check out Feldman Chevrolet Novi for Woodward Morning Show and BDE live every other Monday.
The game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports. We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
What up, Woodward Sports? Dispo Dispensary is bringing you the ultimate experience for the big game in Vegas, and they want you there. You can win 2 tickets to the big game, plus a flight, hotel, and accommodations by following these simple steps. First, follow dispo.michigan, @ShowMedicated, and @ShowMedicatedCBD on Instagram. Like Dispo's pinned post, comment and tag someone you love to bring. Plus, if you repost on your story, you get an extra entry. It's that easy. Join the Dispo family for a chance to score in Vegas. The big game awaits. Follow, like, tag, and repost now.
What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That is exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC, the same great service that customers have come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brand you want at lesstanford.com.
What up? Oh, who's this?
Oh, yeah. It's
that Panay
It's Gibbs and Panay. Yeah, they're on a roller coaster.
Gibbs is me on a roller coaster. That's me.
It's been circling around. No, there's not videos.
I hate roller coasters.
I love roller coasters, dude.
No.
I can't do the stomach drop feeling. That for me.
That's it for me.
That's where I'm at.
Roller coasters, you guys are soft. Roller coasters are
very
awesome.
soft.
No, fuck that. There's nothing being soft about launching your body fucking over 25 feet in the air. That's not.
It's the definition of soft.
You're just a big baby. Remember, I take my son and I toss him over.
You're just a scared little baby.
He's not looking
He's
like
a scared little baby. You look more like a baby than I do.
I do. AG staying, baby.
You're the fucking baby. No. Hey, you're fired.
Was that Forgetting Sarah Marshall? He's like, quit crying like a baby. He's like, at least I don't look like a baby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. That movie's so funny, bro.
That's a great movie.
She breaks up with him. He's like butt ass naked and crying.
Yeah.
All right. AG's back. I think a lot of us, I saw it that way. I did get a little bit nervous yesterday, though. I'm not going to lie. Once the Commanders' options kind of fell thin. Do you like that hire of Dan Quinn, by the way? I like Dan Quinn as defensive coordinator. I don't think he's a good head coach.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't proven that he's a good head coach.
He
really,
went to the Super Bowl, but it's like Kyle Shanahan.
He went to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl because Kyle Shanahan was his offensive coordinator. That's why he went to the Super Bowl, and then he never went back. So this is just another guy kind of getting a job that maybe he doesn't deserve. So we'll see what happens. I mean, he, like you said with the Josh McDaniels stuff, like he wasn't as much of a failure as Josh McDaniels was, but he was shown that he can't really do it without a guy like Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, they didn't really do dick afterward. And I go back, I think, no, they really didn't. Did they go?
No.
No? Yeah. Yeah, Dan, I don't know. I mean, the Commanders did what they did. Hey, I'm happy with it, though, because as much, you can say whatever you want about AG. XKG, we about to say something else?
Nah,
Okay.
good.
Have you seen the meme of Alex Jones where he's like, it's supposed to be him losing weight, and it's like him, and it's
him
just like the
sucking in.
same exact thing.
Yeah.
And it's like Commanders going from Ron Rivera to Dan Quinn.
No, you should make that, though.
No, I mean it's already,
It's already out there?
Yeah.
You should remake it and steal it.
Shut up, Chris.
Either way, man, I'm happy the AG's back. You can say what you want about him. I feel like it's quite obvious he hadn't had all the pieces to cook with. I've been preaching that the entire football season, the past 2 seasons, if you will. And I know they went and they did acquire Cam Sutton, and they did go and get Emmanuel Mosley. Obviously, Emmanuel Mosley got hurt. Cam Sutton wasn't. Do you think he just? Are we giving too much credit for being a CB2, or like he just? What is the official verdict on Cam Sutton after this year? You nervous heading into next year with him at CB2?
I'm not like nervous. He did play better earlier in the season, but yeah, he just didn't have that consistent help. And eventually, you start going against better and better receivers, bigger receivers. Then I mean, what you want the man to do? But I'm not necessarily scared. Especially, it depends on what type of help they get him on the other side.
Yeah, because I really I know he looked good at the beginning of the season,
He did. He looked very good.
but we faced very bad teams at the beginning of the season too.
That's
Yeah,
true.
That is fair.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Like, the Panthers were awful against everybody. We faced the Packers before they kind of got their whole thing going. By the way, a lot of people like kind of overblow that Packers game. I feel like we were still in it. Mm-hmm. I mean, we were. The first half was ugly, yeah. But either way, I don't know with Cam Sutton. But hopefully they draft a guy and sign a guy. And it's something we're talking about a little bit later too. Is like, what are we gonna do with this cap space? Everyone keeps talking about the 58 to 60 million. Oh, we got 60 to 58 million. We forget we got to re-up Goff, which I heard some today that they want to make him one of the highest paid players. Almost puked.
Who said that?
Foxworth. I don't know his last name.
Jeff Foxworthy?
Jeff Foxworthy. Yeah.
Jeff Foxworthy.
I think it's
Dominique Foxworthy?
Yes, Dominic Foxworthy. Yes.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Right.
I didn't say
What?
Jeff Foxworthy.
You know you're a redneck when you own a side chair.
You know you're a redneck. You think Jared Goff's the top 5 quarterback in the league.
Your gun rack's got a gun rack on it.
That's going to change things, but if they acquire the right pieces, I still have confidence in AG. And as Dan Campbell said, the continuity is important. Because he said it point blank at the end of the game, this might be our only opportunity to get here.
Yeah.
It sounds fucking disappointing and gut-wrenching, but like that's the way the league goes. We just got done clowning Dan Quinn for making the Super Bowl and never making a playoff game afterward. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes. And he said it's really easy to fall back in mediocre. You talk about Ron Rivera. He literally did that. Went to Super Bowl and went to fucking straight mid.
Did nothing after
Nothing else. Nothing. Worse than Dan Quinn, if I'm being honest with you. The Commanders fucked up, but either way.
Yeah, here it is. So this is what the Commanders did by going from Ron Rivera to Dan Quinn.
Yeah, that's literally what they did.
Going from Ron Rivera to Dan Quinn.
Right. But the one thing he did preach about, like, you know, sustained success and getting there was the consistency, was the continuity, was like having that chemistry, bringing AG back or having AG back, not bringing him back. He just didn't get the job. Allows you to have that. Allows you to have that in your locker room. And as we talked about with the Fonte Miller-Fonlu clip yesterday, he knows the scheme and he executes the scheme to a T.
Yeah.
I'd rather move forward doing that way, and then obviously let's acquire the pieces that we do need, because they like them or not, you do know that we need offensive outside cornerbacks, and edge rusher.
Yes.
Or interior defensive linemen.
those are the pieces that you're looking for. Those are the pieces that are most needed on this team for sure. And I think I do believe in Cam Sutton as a very good number 2. I think he is a good number 2. I think you could put him on the outside and he'll be very capable. But he's not a number 1 cornerback in this league, unfortunately. And he was dealing with the injuries with the toe and different things going towards the end of the year. So that definitely doesn't help. But you need a lockdown cornerback on the outside. I think that is the one thing, really. If I could ask for one thing on this team, it would be a lockdown quarterback on the outside. And I think that would put you in Super Bowl contention for sure.
What is it for you, KG? Like one position. You pick one all-star position on that defense. What would it be?
If I had to pick one, I guess it would have to be corner just because of the dire need we have there. But I really want a defensive lineman bad. We need to get another edge rusher opposite of Hutch to try and make this work. Because even with just Salim and somebody else in the interior, we've done pretty well. But they just need consistent help to help out Hutch.
Yeah. For me, I think it's what? Someone said something funny in the chat?
No, I just keep thinking of Jeff Foxworthy breaking Jared Goff.
Parallel universe.
What? I'd really like that Jared Goff.
AI is so crazy, though. You could make that a thing.
Oh, for sure.
You could make Jeff Foxworthy breaking that down. Who's it for you, Chris? One position.
Yeah.
All-star caliber player.
I want to say edge rusher just because I'm in the mindset of like, okay, who cares who your cornerbacks are if you get to the quarterback in 2 seconds every single time? But in reality, yeah, you need that lockdown corner. Plus, I've always had an affinity for like the top tier cornerbacks.
Nice.
Like those are the type of players that I loved watching as a kid, like the Darrelle Revis and stuff like that. So to have somebody of that caliber, even below that caliber, but an all-star would be like amazing. So that's where I'd go. But it's tough. It's tough where to get them because they're peaks and valleys every year. They have quick falls.
It's tough to find
they
those kind of
have
cornerbacks.
very, very short shelf lives for cornerbacks in the NFL.
Well, even then though, it's just hard to. I mean, like right now, Sauce, Stingley.
Yeah, who's the one on the market?
I think there's only like the same way you said. There's truly only like 7 like elite quarterbacks.
Would you say Trayvon Diggs?
No,
he gets cooked a lot.
I know. Yeah, no.
He gets a lot of interceptions.
Yeah,
it's weird. He's like feast or famine. It's either an interception or a 60-yard touchdown. Like there's no in between.
It's funny too, though. The other guy who stepped up for them this year is kind of the same way too.
Stephon Gilmore.
No, the guy got all the pick sixes.
Oh, Deron Bland.
Yeah.
He was getting cooked by DK.
DK fucking. Oh, man.
I mean, it's hard to.
Yeah, DK's
a monster, bro. That
DK
guy,
Metcalf.
We talked, and
we
laughed at us
we
on the
awoke
video.
him. Yeah.
We woke a
literally saw
monster.
it.
Yeah, we should not have did that.
He fucking commented on our Instagram reel calling him DK Metcalf, laughing at us, and then cooked Jeff Okuda the next day.
Jesus Christ.
Went out there and put only 120 yards on Jeff Okuda.
And massacred my boy.
Why you do that to Jeff, man?
If I could pick one for AG, and it's only because like I've experienced this through my lifetime as a season ticket holder and a fan of the team. Give me the fucking heavy, man. Give me that guy in the middle that's going to command double teams. Just fucking like, have the offensive line scrambling for their fucking lives. Like Jesus Christ, the same way you saw Devondre Sweat in that video. Fucking. Yamming that man down on the ground. Give me that because as Detroit Lions fans, you think back to the 2014 team, and I think GQ would tell you this too if we got him back on, is the defensive line was a big piece of that.
Yeah.
And Darius Slay is a dog no matter what. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he would tell you that defensive line helped him.
Yeah.
Chris Houston was never like a great cornerback, but he looked solid. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you could apply that pressure, another thing, the reason I want to is like you talked about it yesterday, those mobile quarterbacks. My answer to it, though, I don't think there really is one because it's going to happen every now and then. But get a guy, just close those rushing lanes. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the big motherfucker in the middle who's commanding triple teams, double teams, and that's another thing. You're helping Hutch out. I just feel like
maybe that's what Broderick
guy,
Martin's going to be.
That's what they want him to be. I don't know, bro. Remember, as soon as we put on tape, we got yelled at for standing up that high. That shit blew my mind. But we'll see. We'll see. Listen, Derek Barnes, it took him 3 years. I don't think he was even as raw, though, as Broderick, for being honest with you.
No.
But either way, give me the big guy in the middle. I feel like it helps the edge that you guys want. I feel like it helps the corner that you want. I feel like it just helps out everything.
Yeah, pass rush automatically improves your secondary.
Right.
Automatically.
And when you get an interior pass rush, it makes it a lot easier for the exterior guys, for the edge rushers to get to the quarterback. Because when you collapse the pocket from the middle, that guy's got to run it outside.
And they're forced,
and it's right into the arms of the edge rusher.
Yep.
So then you're in the blind spot, like the offensive tackles and whatnot, doing dumb shit, and getting ate up by Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep.
Poaching chicken.
Poaching chicken.
Maybe we should do defensive tackles today. We're
We'll
doing
do-
edge rushers though.
Well, we got to do our heavy mock tomorrow.
I know that's supposed to be today too.
Yeah. No, it's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's official day.
Mock. We're doing the mock.
All right.
Fucking doing it.
That's what you said yesterday.
Yeah, I said we're gonna do this player spotlight today and then the mock on Friday.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Thanks for listening to me.
Yeah, sorry. I just look at you and just hear pirate quotes.
Yeah.
Hey, go! I'm gonna be the Pirate King.
You were so geeked off that shit for like a 2-week period when you watched the first episode of One Piece.
You did. You were sad. I was like, I said something like, I don't know, I said something about being a pirate king. It didn't work. You stopped texting me.
Yeah. Yeah, you send me weird shit. I never know if you're like drunk or like post-coitus and you're just texting me weird
Trying to
shit.
lift my man up. All right, tell us about Guardian Alarm.
Yeah, that was when I got fired.
Guardian Alarm! Yeah.
Yeah, he was texting me inspirational pirate quotes when I got fired. Guardian Alarm. Guardian Alarm will offer you customized solutions
context.
from real experts.
I'm not
my
some
God.
weirdo, bro.
You might be, bro. We don't know.
You might.
Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them any time of day or night, and no Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
Let them know Woodward Sports sent you, matey.
Have you ever wondered where all the finest restaurants get their steaks? It's Fairway Packing Company, providing Michigan restaurants, hotels, and casinos with prime beef for over 60 years. But now you can buy these cuts of meat for yourself at the Steak Shop by Fairway Packing Company. Prime porterhouse, A5 Japanese New York strip steak, dry aged Wagyu beef tomahawk. Delicious. Get to the Steak Shop today. Enjoy fine wine, have a private party, and get the finest cuts of meat anywhere. The Steak Shop on Mack Avenue in Grosse Pointe Woods, or order online, fairwaypacking.com.
How would you like to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice? One for you and one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Get to Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win. Courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome. You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
This one dispensary. You away 2 tickets to Big Game Vegas. They're giving away flights, accommodations, and hotels. All you have to do is follow the pinned post on dispo.michigan on Instagram or scan the QR code. I don't give a fuck. No one will stop me from trying to become king of the pirates. I'm talking Lions there. Come on, bro. There's context though. You reach One Piece.
Never heard of it.
It's like One Piece is like trying to be king of the pirates. Did you watch Netflix?
I don't know what he's talking about.
The live action one?
Yeah.
You like it, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Why?
What?
Some people say it's like the best anime.
Yeah, best live action anime for sure. I mean, it's a pretty low bar.
Yeah, I
but-
was about to say live actions are not good.
No.
Yeah.
You anime too?
Yeah.
You like One Piece?
I can't make the commitment, bro.
got to.
I just can't do it.
You got to.
I
Like
can't.
via show or like reading?
It's
Or
easier
read
to
it.
read it because you could put down you could sit there and put down like 100 chapters in a day if you really wanted to. To watch it, it's definitely harder
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when
because they're
when
all
I
like
was
20-minute episodes. You know?
working at Dispo, I met like an anime dude. I was like, yeah, my boy like likes One Piece. And he's like, ah. I was like, what? He was like, it's
That's
dumb.
that's what everybody says. Is all my brothers have watched it in the past like year and a half.
You caught
Darius is watching it. Darius doesn't even watch anime. He's watching One Piece. He's like almost there. He's
The
at
cartoon?
Yeah, He's at Whole Cake right now, which is like 800 chapters into it.
Whole cake.
That sounded wild.
Whole Cake Island. It's one of the arcs.
My boy's a whole
I thought it
cake
was like
right
a cool
now.
expression I didn't learn yet.
No, I said he's
Felt
at
30
Whole
for the
Cake.
first
Whole
time.
Cake Island is one of the arcs of the.
Thought he said my
it's one
boy's
of the
a whole cake right
second
now.
most recent arc, so he's pretty close. I'm telling you, bro. Once you fucking get on that
can't
train,
do it, bro.
that's what everybody says, and then they do it, and they're like, "It's the best thing I've ever done."
I like digestible animes, man. Anything more than 24 episodes, like, you lost me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Wait, like 24 episodes and it's just done?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I
There's a
know,
lot like that, like Parasite, Samurai Champloo. there's a bunch
yeah,
of good
stuff
ones.
like that.
Samurai Shampoo?
Yeah, that one's really
Parasite's
shampoo.
good, too.
Not,
I swear,
not
right.
shampoo.
Oh.
Shampoo.
It's really Champlo, ain't it?
Yeah.
Champlo, yeah.
Poached chicken?
Post.
All right.
Hell yeah, Day Juice, episode 3. Fuck yeah, brother, you're in for a long ride. There's 1,000
like
plus
a billion, right? I was about to say
episodes.
so many episodes.
Is Attack on Titan on Netflix?
Attack on Titan, most of it's on Netflix. I don't know if the new season is yet.
All right. I'll
That's
check
the
that
one I want to commit to. I haven't seen
you
that
should.
one yet.
It's-
Yeah,
I heard that one's
Awesome.
good.
I've been waiting for it to finish so I can just digest it all. But yeah,
Hunter x Hunter is great too.
All right. We're not this. Listen, subscribe to Spinmo Speaks for all that anime nerd shit. All
shameless
right?
plug.
Yeah, shameless plug. Detroit Lions, the season's officially over. I know just a fan or Ski Mask Boy would like to talk a lot more Tigers, a lot more Red Wings.
Oh, we're talking Tigers and Red Wings. Nick's coming on the show pretty soon.
Yep.
I wanted to talk Tigers with KG. Now he's just gone. Sucks.
That
KG,
sucks.
you like baseball, right?
Yeah.
You said you like baseball.
Does suck to
Yeah.
lose KG.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Knights.
It's all right. Morning
And-
shows.
Yeah,
There's a lot of cooks in that kitchen. You know, we're
Yeah.
talking.
Who's it's going to be? Is it announced yet, or should we not be talking about this?
Yeah,
No,
no,
we
they already
announced it last
it.
night.
Announced it
Yeah,
last
they
night?
announced
Yeah.
it last night.
This is Broder, Kool-Aid.
Broder, Kool-Aid,
And Sam.
KG, and
JB.
JB.
Damn.
yeah,
You're on there too.
Yeah.
yes, sir. I'll be doing audio.
Damn.
Oh,
That's a lot. Hey, if you ever want third chair, it's always open.
man.
He's like, fuck that. I'm not coming back here at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fair. How far you stay from here?
Like 30 minutes almost.
Oh yeah, he ain't coming back. We lost him. All right, KG. It's not a pleasure working with you, brother.
I still rock with y'all sometimes though, for sure. Y'all my people.
Appreciate you, man.
brother.
Yeah.
End of season grades for the Detroit Lions. Now that the season's over. What would you grade the season as a whole?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's right. I said too. I couldn't because you want to say A, but it's like, bro, we had.
It's an A. It's an A. It is an A. I don't care. You won 2 playoff games. You won the division. You're in the NFC Championship game. You were within a 1 score of the NFC Championship game. This was an A for sure. You're a score away from going to the Super Bowl.
In my head, I'm just looking at it. It's an R.
It's an R. No, but it was an A season for sure. You accomplished more than I expected. My expectations were win the division, win a playoff game. You did that plus some, so I'm giving you an A.
I'm cool with an A. Cool with an A. A minus, but that makes it sound like but still an A. But I just feel like you were knocking right there on the door for a Super Bowl and you collapsed in the second half. But
Definitely choked
regardless,
in the second half.
I don't think anybody outside of like the slap passes would have guaranteed that NFC Conference Championship. At least I wasn't willing to do so unless we did it through home field advantage, which in a way we did, but it was a third seed, so it wasn't like a guaranteed situation when we got it. I knew they could get there. I didn't want to have to go and eat cold weather situations on the way because I just wasn't confident in that. That's why I ended like the prediction after the first playoff win because I didn't know where we were going to be after that. But it's an A. I'm cool with an A. You?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to go A, man. I don't think you can go anything lower than that, really. Some people might mark that they could have had the 2 seed and they didn't get it. But it ended up working out anyway. But some people will hold that against them. But yeah, they shattered all our expectations and then some, man. It's got to be an A. A Super Bowl, of course, is an A++, but we just didn't get there, man. So, but yeah.
We're one of the 4 best teams in the NFL. Like that's an
fair.
A. That's
Yeah.
an A.
Yeah, and the other part of it too is like no back-to-back losses.
That's true too. That's impressive.
Yeah,
It's very impressive. I think you were
Probably
top
the
5.
only team in the NFL that's done
I
that.
believe so, yeah.
Because I know the 49ers lost 3 in a row. The Eagles lost a couple in a row. The Chiefs,
Maybe the Ravens.
maybe the Chiefs or the Ravens. Yeah.
I don't think the Ravens did. I think the Chiefs might have lost 2 in a row. So I remember them being a story. Maybe it's that they lost to the Broncos though. That's a division.
can't
game.
remember.
People overblow that. You could be a good team and lose to a bad team in your own division. 'cause
Jesus
your own division. knows.
Christ.
What?
Ravens beat the Dolphins 56-19.
God
Yeah, I remember that game too.
breaks up.
The Ravens really smacked a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ravens did not lose 2 in a row.
It's crazy. Is this true? They only ran the ball 5 times in that AFC Conference Championship game.
There's no way.
The Ravens?
Yeah.
There's no
Nah.
way.
Or the second half. I'm about to
But
look
yeah,
it
it had to be the second
up.
half.
Probably the second half.
Wow.
What?
as a team, 8, 11, 13. They only had 16 carries as a team.
The Ravens?
So they only ran the ball 16 times. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the second half, they only ran it 5 times.
Lamar threw it 37 times. Yeah, you're not going to win doing that. That's insane, bro.
It's fucked up. It pisses me off. I want Lamar to do something. Well, I mean, he did do something, but the narrative, the bullshit narrative is going to continue.
Yeah.
It is what it is. All right. Let's talk about our quarterback then, Jared Goff. What would you grade Jared Goff's season?
Jared Goff this season, I'd give him an A-. I'd give him an A-. I think he went out there. He did a lot. He obviously had that 3-game stretch where he was turning the ball over a lot. That kind of sucked. But other than that, he had a great season.
Sucked.
It sucked to watch.
Yeah, dude.
He had like 8 turnovers in like 3 games. But
now one guy's like, "Why are you talking bad?" What the fuck do you want me? Great job, bud.
Yeah, it's
You didn't get 9.
Again.
You take out that stretch, or even you cut one of those games out, and it would be an A or an A+. He had a great season going forward, but that one stretch of games drops down to an A- for me.
Yeah, I got Jared Goff an A. He did exactly what he needed to do in this offense. I don't think we expect. It's not fair to put expectation of do much more. I think he stepped up big in that Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, and then the playoffs. Like, playoff golf wasn't a thing until this year, but it hopefully it's a thing moving forward because he's a different man. I'm talking about, you've seen spirals fly out of his hand in the playoffs. Very, very, very efficient playoff. Only up until the 49ers game, I think he dropped like 62% completion just in that game, not as a whole. No interceptions. I think 4 touchdowns. I gave Jared Goff an A. I think he did a phenomenal job for.
Look at you, E. I'm so proud of you and your growth, man. Give me I gotta get an A2. Like y'all said, man, like he was outside of those 4 weeks, he was damn near an MVP caliber quarterback, man. And just throughout the playoffs, no turnovers, man. That's absolutely impressive. He did the damn thing, man, and hopefully he can replicate that, but it's gotta be an A.
Oh shit. Someone put in the chat, Isaiah Bugg's gonna win a ring, isn't he?
No, 49ers are winning.
I got cheese. I'm going to bet 49ers just so the Chiefs win.
Why? Why do you want the Chiefs to win so bad?
Mahomes.
So I witness greatness.
Fuck Travis Kelce. He's a little turd. Patrick Mahomes has been acting like a bitch all season.
You don't like Travis Kelce?
No, he's acting like a bitch.
Why is he acting like a bitch?
Because he was fucking with my guy JT. And so was Patrick Mahomes.
Did you hear that JT was being the dick?
No, it's his house. He can work out wherever he wants. That's his house.
I like Travis Kelce. And I like Patrick.
Patrick Mahomes acting like a bitch this year, though. Crying and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I don't want to see any more of fucking Britney and Jackson, and I definitely don't want Taylor Swift.
Do it for Jackson.
To be honest, I'm probably in some.
I definitely don't want to see Taylor
That's
Swift
a hero right
hold
there.
the trophy.
Can you upload that, Cam, or the?
Do it for Jackson.
To be honest, I'm kind of happy the Taylor Swift stuff came because like. Britney was more annoying.
Britney, oh yeah, Taylor Swift is
the Britney and Jackson show was like
Taylor
fucking
Swift
10 times
is
worse.
infinitely better than Britney Mahomes.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm rocking with the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
I don't want to see. I still don't want to see.
I fuck with Travis
because I don't want her fans to be like, look at how easy the NFL is. Like, we just started, we're already Super Bowl champions. Like, that shit'll piss me off.
It's gonna happen.
You guys have never won a Super Bowl? I just started watching like 4 weeks ago, and I'm already a champion.
You're really good at that.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I practice in the mirror a lot. Do it for Jackson.
Can you say a pirate saying in that voice?
Oh,
Shimmer me timber.
Shimmer me timber. Fruit prevents scurvy.
Dan Campbell, grade on the 2023 season.
Dan Campbell, grade on the 2023 season.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to give him an A.
Yeah.
He's, arguably coach of the year. He's a top 3 coach this year. He did a lot of great things. He, you could say what you want about his decision making in the NFC Championship game, but I thought it was the right call. And he had done that. He's done that all year, and it got them to an NFC North Championship and to the NFC Championship game. So I'm going to give him an A.
A for me. Well,
Steve-O baby said I sound like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I've never seen that shit.
You've never seen Miss Doubtfire?
I saw it.
It was like
I
on
saw it one
TV.
time long ago.
It was very. I couldn't look at it.
My friend Dante loves Mrs. Doubtfire for some reason.
That's funny as fuck.
But he doesn't watch like any movies either. It's
the only
weird.
movie you see.
Yeah, it's weird.
You should get a tattoo. Yeah, I honestly,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire tattoo. That'd be hard.
Jesus.
I like having like random tattoos, not random ones, but like just different shit. Either way, I'm just gonna listen. Ben, Dan, Goff, all A's, right?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah, we just waste time doing these. All right, shout out to Ben, shout out to Dan, shout out to Goff, Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn. Chris, you want to play?
Yeah, no, thanks for inviting me halfway through the fucking segment.
What would you grade Jackson?
Chris, what the fuck you get?
Oh shit! Happy birthday, Wayne Fonts.
Happy birthday, Wayne
Shout
Fonts.
out.
But great for Aaron Glenn.
Great for Aaron Glenn.
I finally invite you. It's the hard one.
Yeah, I know. This is the one. I'd say like a B minus. I'd say a B minus. I really liked his adjustments down the stretch of the season. It had some good stretches throughout it, especially at the beginning. But overall, I think this defense hasn't been the greatest.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Scream to the little out of nowhere.
I know. I tried to talk through it.
I'm sorry. I was trying to breathe it out, bro. But it was just so fucking random.
That's what she said. That's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, I haven't seen the movie.
It was in the chat. Toodaloo.
Spoiler alert.
But okay, yeah. Aaron Glenn. I'm gonna give Aaron Glenn a B minus.
Oh, great, Spencer.
I'm gonna give Aaron Glenn a B minus. I think.
Tell us why.
I think that obviously it took him a while to kind of make the adjustment to get the pressure, because in the beginning, for a couple weeks in a row, it took him a couple bad weeks of not getting to the quarterback to be like, all right, I need to bring blitzes here. I need to bring corners, safeties, stuff like that. And then after that, it was toodaloo, and you started seeing the quarterbacks go down. And obviously, the pass defense was kind of atrocious for the second half of the year. So I'm gonna B minus, C plus. I would put it, because he definitely the run defense is obviously fantastic. So he got half of it.
Grades in the chat. Just a fan. D. Thomas Rotundi. D minus.
Jesus,
Sebastian
man.
Marquez. B minus. Actually, I'm agreeing with Sebastian.
D minus?
B minus.
Oh, okay.
B as in boy.
Look at me. I fucking nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah, Chris, stay jockey.
Nobody heard me, but I nailed it.
That's why it was so funny too, because Chris is like giving an actual take of this fucking guy.
He always fucking does
nowhere.
that. When you toss it to me.
He always does that when someone's talking. He's just like some random shit. Hello. Brandon Dillinger, C plus. Uncle Neil Soft Feet, B minus. Nicholas Duncan, B.
Exo Screen says give that MF a M minus. Damn.
A what?
An M minus.
Oh, an M. I thought you said N. I was like, yo, relax.
Yeah.
Exo Screen about to get blocked in the
We know
chat.
what Cloud Songs is giving him.
Yeah. Yeah, man, because I was listening to a show earlier today, and I think it was the Jeff Foxworthy one. What?
FBWMU says Mrs. Doubtfire had a massive hog. I mean, she did.
She did, technically.
They showed.
No,
Nah, bro, it's a man.
know it was
It's
Matt.
just because she was a man.
Toodaloo.
All right.
This is funny.
I was listening to a show earlier today, though, and they were talking about just like the three of them coming back: Dan Campbell,
Yeah.
Ben Johnson, and that's Dan Campbell, the master motivator, and Ben Johnson, the brains. And when they got to, it's funny enough, they must have been watching heavyweights or something. When they said that they got to Aaron Glenn, what did they call him? The salad maker.
The salad maker?
They call him the salad maker. And then their breakdown as to why is like he turned chicken shit into chicken salad. And I think that's what he's working with.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Hutch and Aleem, he really didn't have much. I all due respect to everybody we had going on, but the younger guys developing into the league, like So I agree with that one. I'm gonna give him a C- or B-. What about you, KG?
I give him a solid B just to be different. But yeah, he made the best out of a bad situation, like you said, man. But the yardage to receivers has to be addressed. It didn't cost us games in the long run. That's why I gave him a B, because ultimately it didn't cost us a lot of games. But going forward, it has to be fixed. It has to be addressed. I also want to see them get home more because they left a lot of sacks on the table this year that probably could have helped us out during this run. So give me a B.
Yeah, it was just the inconsistencies of it. Like,
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
where the B- kind of attributes to.
That's fair.
And we got more grades coming up, but first let me tell you guys about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anyone, and we mean anyone, can feel comfortable and work on their fitness goals. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym that has tons of equipment, a full body workout in just 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all of this for just $10 a month. No matter where you are, there's a Planet Fitness close by, more than 50 in Metro Detroit, and thousands more throughout the world. Planet Fitness, where fitness is essential.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Savor the heart of home at Big Boy with our all-new down-home comfort dishes. Feast on home-style goodness with our Southern Comfort Chicken Bowl, veal parmigiana, and apple pie hotcakes. The down-home delight doesn't stop there. Potato pancakes are back. Dive into the richness of our perfectly crafted potatoes with our classic potato pancakes and our stuffed potato pancakes. Top off your meal with our new gingerbread shake, a seamless blend of creamy vanilla and sweet gingerbread flavors. Nothing beats the comforting taste of down-home cooking. Enjoy every bite, only at Big Boy.
Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences of the online and big box retailers, with one major difference. They're family and locally owned and operated for 30 plus years. Over 60 brands of food with nutrition experts to help you. Same day local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply, give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WoodSports.com. I'm boy Eazy, joined by guys Spin More Rax.
What up, though?
Chris, KG on the 1s and 2s. Couple comments from Wood Sports chat. Aubrey Pleasant was a problem, but we still ranked last in the pass game. Sounds like an AG problem. Did we rank last? I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised.
It was like 29th, I thought.
I thought, yeah. Lions defensive rankings. We'll do that. I don't think it was last, was it? By the way, also top 3 run defense. What?
No choice.
No choice.
Wait, what happened? What?
Nothing.
What are you giggling about?
Relax, bro.
You?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Inside jokes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find where the Detroit Lions are ranked. I can't do it without there being dead air, so I apologize. Somebody over Sports Channels pulled up, or Chris, whoever, feel free to. I know they ranked top 3 against the run. And
23rd, says Just a Fan.
23rd? Just a Fan. Thanks for bringing facts to the table. Appreciate you.
23rd is actually better.
I don't think it was last. And again, I think they'll address the secondary. They got to.
I do too.
As much as I want interior defensive linemen, it's probably going to be that.
And it's hard for like I said earlier, it's hard to stop the pass game when you can't get pressure on the quarterback, and the only way you can get the quarterback on the ground is by sending multiple secondary members in blitzes.
Another thing, too, is if you're stuffing the run, they're probably going to pass on
They're going to pass
you.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got, like, ass-cheek corners, all due respect. I want to get called the Q word if I can, but you got corners that aren't great. Damage is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they did a great job. Once they got in the red zone, that's when the Detroit Lions ate on defense. Once the field got shorter, AG was able to create some magic there. How about a piece of that defense, Aiden Hutchinson? What would you grade his season?
I would say a B+, A-. he really started going there at the end of the year when he started racking up those sacks. I had a little bit higher expectations for him. I had him at 13.5 sacks. That was my number before the season started, but he had a great year. He did hit a kind of lull there in the middle of the season where he wasn't getting home, wasn't getting the sacks, but the pressure numbers, I mean, as much as I talk shit about it, he's done something that only like 5 people have done before in the NFL, where you get 100 plus pressures in a season. So he looked the part, and at the end of the year, he started cashing in on the sacks. So I'll say A-.
KG?
B. He had a good year overall, but like Spinny said, that lull in the middle of the season, it was kind of tough, man. He really got his sacks maybe in the last 2 or 3 games of the season. Otherwise, he was kind of shut down after about, week 6, week 7. I would like to see him improve more. He did have an interception too. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
but,
that shit was sick.
Yeah. But I mean, ultimately, you want to see him improve. His jump from year 1 to year 2 wasn't as much as I thought it was. But if you count in the postseason, I think he did make some strides in that department, getting better at one-on-ones and things of that nature. So I give him a B.
Yeah, I'll probably go with that. I'll go with the B. I think he was there with the pressures, but I know this is the whole argument. Where are you at with that, by the way, KG, with the pressure argument?
Pressures are like it's a decent stat, but it's not everything, because you have to get home eventually. You have all the pressures in the world, but if the QB's breaking out of the pocket and gash you for 40 yards, like what good is it doing?
Yeah.
You want sacks, stop drives, so you have to get the sacks.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I'm buying the pressures as a stat, I'd rather it be a team stat. Like I'd rather like everybody, although Hutch actually put up enough for the team
a whole team.
Yeah. But
which is a good sign. He's getting in the backfield.
Yes.
He just has to correct some things to get to the quarterback.
Just get that other piece, man. Like
he had blue balls for a lot of the year.
Yeah.
And then in the last couple games, you saw him finally starting to get off. He started to get those sacks, started to get to the quarterback, put him on the ground. So you do love to see that, but I'd like to see that more. I don't know, more consistently throughout the year. Like I can't have a stretch where you go a month without getting a sack.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So I have this one question randomly, because the piece I want the most out of the free agency class, or just the offseason in general, is Kyler Murray. No, playing. Justin Matabuke. And I'm looking at his numbers, his career numbers, and like last year was a breakout year by all means. Like it wasn't really like he was doing much damage before then. Is there any concern that we go out there and make that investment and it was like one of those contract years out of Matabuke?
I know you're really into that, of the contract year thing.
What's the thing?
Yeah, it is a thing where you see guys go out there and ball out on their contract year. But
gee, why your butt so loud?
But I think that I still think that he's going to be a piece that will do this consistently. Maybe not 13.5 sacks, but I think he's going to put up good sack numbers for a long time in this league. And especially if you put him in between guys like Ali McNeil and Aiden Hutchinson, it's definitely going to help.
Yeah, because his career numbers are he only started 3 games his rookie year, so I guess this is not a fair evaluation. But there's 1 sack his rookie year. He started 11 games his second year. He had 2 sacks. And he started 16 last year at 5.5, which is kind of equivalent to like what Aleem got you. I think Aleem will miss a couple games though, so we'll give him that nod. And then all 17 this year, he had 13 sacks. What was it with UKG? Any concern of Matabuke's breakout being because of that contract year? Like, is there faith that he could bring that consistently if he's signing the big money?
I think so. He's young, he's athletic, he was under good coaching. I feel like he can translate over to our defensive line. Like Spinny said, especially when you got Aleem and you got Hutch, you do have some weapons on that D-line, so it can only help him. And then if they add another edge rusher as well, I definitely can see him replicating that.
Bashir says busting Matabuke. I think he sold on him.
No, he said busting my booty K.
All right.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Chris, great for Hutch, or any comments on Justin Matabuke?
No, I think I'm not too worried about it, because also putting him next to a guy like Aiden Hutchinson, like I think it's something that they both benefit from, right? I think if you're expecting 16.5 sacks like every year, I think that's wrong. But what he'll give Hutch more sacks. Hutch will give him some more sacks. James Houston, obviously, like I think what you're counting on is a rotation, like the total number of sacks, rather than looking at like just individually his numbers. Baltimore this year versus what he would be in Detroit if he were to sign. I think you just need to factor that in. Like, if Hutch's sacks go up, then great job. That's how I look at it.
How about the interior piece he already has right now, Lee McNeil? Would you grade his season?
Do I factor in the injury? Like, how do I factor the injury in?
You gotta give him -2
He got
points.
hurt. F-.
-2 points.
No, I'm playing. I'm going B.
I would
plus.
say a B plus.
Yeah.
With
We finally saw like the pass rush.
We saw
that
the pass rush.
Intentionally worked on this offseason.
He probably would have been a Pro Bowler if he didn't get hurt.
I think so.
Yeah, he was
in a rhythm.
He was in rhythm. He was making plays. He was second on this team in sacks. He was taking names. He was playing very well. Like, he was in rhythm, walking down the street. I'm the Jet. But I thought he had a great year, and I think if he didn't get injured, he would have had a much better.
I'm about to look who made the Pro Bowl at the defensive tackle position for the NFC. I'm assuming it's got to be my man from New York.
Yeah.
Maybe Jonathan Hankins. Let me see. NFC Pro Bowlers. I'm going B plus. You?
Yeah, I give him B plus. What I'm saying.
Chris?
Sure, peer pressure. Why not B plus?
What a nerd. All right, let me tell you guys about Lady Jane's. You can come into Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically enter to win a trip of your dreams and all expenses paid suite for the 2024 NCAA tournament. That's right, no expenses spared for you and 5 of your best buds. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week, walk-in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
What up, Woodward Sports? Dispo Dispensary is bringing the ultimate experience for the big game in Vegas, and they want you there. You can win 2 tickets to the big game, plus a flight, hotel, and accommodations by following these simple steps. First, follow Dispo.Michigan, @ShowMedicated, and @ShowMedicatedCBD on Instagram. Like Dispo's pinned post, comment and tag someone you love to bring. Plus, if you repost on your story, you get an extra entry. It's that easy. Join the Dispo family for a chance to score in Vegas. The big game awaits. Follow, like, tag, and repost now.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
What up, though? Welcome back to the World Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button. It means the world to us. Now that football season's over, we need your support more than any time, so please make sure you hit that like button. Young Chris, KG, we're kind of going through Detroit Lions grades, kind of bullshitting in between two, but I think we're having a good conversation.
I do too.
Just talking some ball. Hutch, I'm sorry, not Hutch. Hutch got a B.
Hutch got a B plus or A minus.
A minus.
Yeah.
I think Aleem got a B plus across the board.
B plus, yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs, rookie campaign.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs, rookie campaign. I'm going to give it a B plus.
What'd you grade Beth?
Beth's an A plus, obviously. I mean, look at it.
110%.
10 out of 10.
Plus.
Dime piece.
Oh, for sure.
But Jahmyr Gibbs, I'd give him a B plus because not so much his fault, but like he started slow. That's the only thing.
Yeah, just look at learning curve.
Yeah, learning curve.
So can you grade him with a curve?
I'll grade it with a curve, then I'll give him an A. Yeah, because when he was in there and he stepped up when we needed him to, when Montgomery was out, he had his 2 best games of the year when Montgomery missed. Yeah. And you put him in there, and he's an absolute weapon. So give me an A for Ja.
Damn, man. I gotta go A. Yeah, B plus A for sure. I mean, there's been times this year where I literally spoke to her more. It's like a disrespectful thing in my mind to even ask him. But I was like, is it not like Barry-esque? Like when some of the shit that he was doing and. It was, and it took Herm 2 weeks to come to grips with it, but it is the shit that we saw him do. The one against the Vikings player, I don't remember who it was, number 27. It looked like somebody was in the fucking nosebleeds and just sniped him. And he went all the way to the side. Jahmyr's is nasty. Got one-on-one with an all-pro safety and Antoine Winfield and dusted his ass. Then threw him down the end zone just for the fuck of it. Yeah. He had a woman right next to her husband. Pick him up from the stands, try to take him home.
Wrap her leg around.
Wrap the leg around.
That shit's crazy.
That shit was crazy. And the husband's like, yeah.
He's probably into that. You know?
He sees it at that. What the fuck were you doing with your goddamn leg around it?
Always on some Vince McMahon shit. Can we get 3 more, though?
10-minute break.
Yo, those texts were wild.
KG.
Y'all don't start that shit again. Give me an A- for Gibbs, man.
What's your grade? Can you give us your grade in Vince McMahon, please?
It's an A-.
You got an A2, Chris?
Yeah.
Easy A.
Yeah.
All right, let's do another rookie then. Brian Branch.
Brian Branch.
Like him A2.
Brian Branch. Yeah, bro. I mean,
minus.
it's hard to grade.
What a fucking year we had,
It's hard
boy.
to grade
Yeah.
a team poorly when you have
What did we see in the
an
Lions
NFC
this year,
North
for real?
championship and 2 playoff wins, and you have the second best record in the division. It's hard to give poor grades to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I'm giving Brian Branch an A-. He was a rookie. He filled in. He helped win us the first game of the season in the Chiefs' house against the defending Super Bowl champions.
Another big pick
and he
against
was
the Saints.
solid all fucking year. Like, the guy went out there and made plays whenever he was asked on it. He was one of the leading tacklers of the season. He was one of the leading tacklers for losses guys on
Great
the
against the
season.
run.
Yeah, it was an awesome season for Brian Branch.
A across the board, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it an A.
Who can we hate on?
Jack Campbell. C+?
Yeah, C+.
Yeah. So that's fair. KG?
Yeah, it's around that.
Yeah.
C+, yeah.
Very much like a developmental situation.
Josh
there.
Reynolds. F. No.
No, damn. Nah, I can't give Josh. If I had to give Josh a grade, it's probably B-, C+. And I am kind of actually grading it.
You graded
the curve.
hard
Yeah.
curve.
Yeah.
I feel like
So,
it's
all right,
got to
so
be
B.
at least a B.
No.
Yeah.
C.
Because of the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's say on the season, though, it's probably B.
C.
All right. A lot of people like to hate this guy. I love him personally. Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams.
That's a good
Jameson Williams. For his taste in fast food, I'm giving him an F. But
Yeah, for sure.
that shit was
Tried
terrible.
that. That was awful.
It was not good.
That was disgusting.
On the season, though, I'll give J-Mo.
it was gross.
it was so bad.
Yeah, it was.
We
gross.
tried it on the show.
It is the ketchup for me.
What
Like,
happened?
It was
I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
So we tried the. He put the
Oreo McFlurry on a McDouble
Oh, what the fuck?
and he eats it.
Yeah.
That shit was gross.
Yeah,
well,
it
we've
was
never seen him
awful.
eat it. You had a theory that he might just be fucking with everybody.
Yes. All right. So I
and
did.
making
So
losers like us
this is
trying.
theory, KG, because everybody overreacted to every single thing he did on social media,
Yeah,
myself
that's true.
included.
He could have been trolling.
Right?
Yeah.
And then everybody's dumbass was like, "Yeah,
I don't
I'm just like J-Mo.
I did a McDouble with honey though. That's actually not bad.
that would be good."
It's not bad.
What
Yeah,
fucked
the
me up?
ice cream and the ketchup was gross.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
onions.
I can't do that.
Ice
Yeah,
cream
yeah.
and onions.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
The McDonald's onions too, which are like
Yeah.
fucking just gross by themselves.
But J-Mo on the season, I'll give him a C. I'll give him a C because obviously he's suspended, but he came back. He had the drop issues, but he wasn't getting that many targets, so I can't put too much on that. And then when we saw him starting to get more and more involved in the offense, he got it better and better, started making plays. And at the end of the year, he was, basically the established wide receiver 2 on the team.
because he was still a weapon, but as a receiver, there were some inconsistencies. So
Yeah.
for me, he came alive more so towards the end, though, too. A couple big catches, a couple all hands catches, too. And it's a conference championship game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm going with you, C. I was going to go C+, but the drops.
The drops at the beginning of the year were tough. I
Yeah.
was always at his back that I said he wasn't getting the ball enough, and motherfuckers that won't be named were like, "Why don't we give it to him more? He can't catch it." And so I said, you got to get him in a rhythm.
Yeah,
And
people still saying that
when you
shit.
started throwing him the ball more,
Bruno,
that
he messed
drops
him up.
kind of went away, and until obviously the one that's a tough catch to make, the over the shoulder tracking in the
Yeah.
end zone. But we saw him make some very nice hands contested catches at the end of the year, and he started getting more involved in the run game, different things like that. So yeah, I'll give him a C.
I'm giving him a B. I thought he was really good, especially later in the year. But even his first game back, he had the bomb against the Bucks. Man, but if you give him more targets, you see what the guy can do. Even not just in the past game, you see him, you give him end arounds and things of that nature. He can make stuff happen. But for me, it was the NFC Championship game that really gave me like confidence in him going forward. I had always had his back throughout the season, but he really, I know we kept calling for that J-Mo game, but it seemed like the NFC Championship maybe was the J-Mo game. He scored 2 touchdowns that he almost had that deep ball late in the game, and he saved Jared Goff from an interception, man, on a really impressive catch where he had to fight it away from the defender, man. So I think the sky's the limit for J-Mo. Give him a B, man. Look out for the kid. Give him a B.
Yeah. You know what? that game break, he's starting to show flashes of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
He always has in those end rounds, but even though it's like on a defense like the 49ers, they almost had that 39-yard bomb he did. You know what I'm saying? That's just hopefully he puts it all together, man, because it'll be nasty.
Yeah.
It'll be real nasty.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm caught between like C and B minus, like that range. So I'll stick with the C plus because everything you guys pointed out already, the drops, the suspension, the inconsistencies, and I think again some of that wasn't his fault, but he did progress towards the end of the year, and I think he's on track to have an A minus caliber season next year. Like I think if you're talking the biggest jumps in player grades, I mean it's going to be hard for a lot of these people to jump because we gave them A's, but I think he's due for one of the biggest jumps on the Lions next year.
Yeah.
Give him a full season of consistency and where he's probably going to be the number 2 receiver unless some drastic moves get made.
Yeah.
Then I think that, he's bound to be very big next year.
I agree. I think he is going to step into being that wide receiver 2 in full force next year. He's going to have the full off season, the full training camp to get more comfortable with golf, more comfortable in this offense. They're going to expand his route tree even more than it already has in these last couple games of the year. So I'll see it working, and I'm excited to see him go out there and make some things happen.
Couple names that I mentioned: Sam Laporta, Penei Sewell, guys that were going to be A's. There would be no point in us like having those conversations. Those guys were phenomenal for the Detroit Lions all season. So guys like that. Frank Ragnow, I'll take him, pull him aside, I give him an A+++++.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just from like everything he battled through and still performed as like a top guy.
For sure.
Shout out to him.
Penei A+.
Penei, yeah. Yeah. All right. We got 3 more minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Actually,
still on the
let's go a
grade.
bit early. Let's come back. We do golf extension. We do spotlights. I'm gonna let the chat decide.
Spotlight.
Moonlight. Moonlight. All right. Put in the chat what you guys want to hear. Before then,
All right, tell us about your meat.
I'll tell you about my meat. It's Fairway Pack Company, man. For over 60 years, they provided me with prime Wagyu meat, tri-aged beef, and more. Make sure you
meat
guys
right
get it
here.
ordered to your door. That's fairwaypacking.com, or stop for Grab and Go Steaks in Grosse Pointe.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media. Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball. How would you like to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice? One for you and one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Get to Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win. Courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
WoodwardSports.com is the best place to get merch. You can get hoodies, hats, tees, everything you need. The ultimate swag, amazing appeal. All at WoodwardSports.com by clicking the shop tab today. Go get you some.
I want you to grade Dan Skipper, Spinny.
You want me to grade Dan Skipper?
Like
Just
a
me?
pirate.
Just you specifically.
Like a pirate. He's a skipper.
Yarr, the skipper. Hey, it's a big lad. I mean, what do you want me to give Skipper? Shout out Skip. He had a good year. What he was asked to do. He went out there. He made some things happen. They really got him involved as that last or that extra offensive lineman when he was brought onto the field,
yeah.
moved around in the running game a lot. I'll give Skip a B+.
Broderick Martin.
F.
Damn.
Can you even grade him? He didn't play for
NA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So you want to do Spotlight?
Spotlight.
Or do you want to do... Yeah, let's do Spotlight. We got all season to bitch about Jared Goff's contract extension. Give us your...
You're giving us reports from Jeff Foxworthy. Like, we don't need to hear that.
Who's your draft spotlight today? Spin more
My
racks.
draft spotlight today is Jonah Ellis. He's an edge rusher from Utah. And no, he is not a Mormon. This kid is good, man. I watched a lot of his tape. You see it pops out. A lot of the things that pops out are his just flat-out pass rush ability. Chris, make sure you put up like my little camera on there so we don't get copyrighted.
Gotcha.
Try to take the whole company down.
His
Just get off
just,
screen.
his just flat out pass rush ability. He's got a lot of different moves that he can use when he gets to the quarterback. When I was looking at it, he's got that Euro step that he likes to use a lot, where he steps around the offensive lineman. He's got an inside-out spin game. He's got a rip swim. He's got a chop, a pull rip, a lot of different things that you like to see. His bag as a pass rusher is very deep. This guy is 6'3". He's 250 pounds. He's only 20 years old, and he's got that nasty natural bend that you like to see coming off the edge as a pass rusher. He's very good in speed rushes. His bull rush, his power rush needs to get a little bit better, but when he does use that push-pull move on a guard, on a tackle, it gets them off their balance because they're not used to him, because he's constantly giving them speed looks. So I like to see this guy. He looks very good on tape. I'd like to see the Lions take a look at him. Like I said, he's got that Euro step. He used that a lot, either to get to the inside or the outside of the tackle and get to the quarterback. On the season, he had 37 total tackles, 16 tackles for loss, 13 sacks, 3 pass defenses, and a forced fumble in 10 games. Like, the guy was out there making plays. It was extremely impressive watching him on tape. He had 41 total pressures in those 10 games, and so I like it a lot. I think he is a guy that the Lions should look at. I think him and Aiden Hutchinson, we've talked about that pairing of Hutch with a speed guy on the other side.
Yeah.
This guy does have a lot of those good speed moves. I talked about the Euro step. He's got a good rip spin move. He has a good spin either inside, outside, or a pull rip move. He's very violent with his hands at the point of attack. He needs to get a little bit better with the hands. That's the only thing. He gets kind of lazy on some of his pass rush reps with his hands, where he just tries to rely on the spin. But other than that, man, this kid is he's still a little raw as an edge rusher, but he's very good at getting the quarterback with a natural bend, and he's very, very fast off the ball. He's very quick off the snap. That gets the jump. His first step is very quick, getting past the bigger offensive lineman on the outside. So I like this kid a lot, and I think he should be considered if you're looking at those those edge rushers in the late first round.
This entire season, we've been dealing with scenarios, Detroit Lions, that just been like too good to be true. Like, shit just been like, I mean, we just went like through like half our draft class, and we gave them all A+ on like their rookie season. Like, this is insane.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And they all contribute to like an MC Conference Championship berth. This guy, you want to hear the too good to be true part about him? First, he's around that area. While I'm trying to look at Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft, I don't see him before us.
Yeah.
Maybe I skipped over him. So it's possible for us to grab him. His dad, Luther Ellis, played for the Detroit Lions.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Luther Ellis,
Yeah.
number 94. He's fucking big jack. I don't know what he is. He's mixed or Samoan. I don't know. He's
like
one of me out there. He don't know what the fuck he's
just,
got going on.
can't put your finger on it. He's something.
Right.
But
One of them.
I agree. The push pull was very evident. He has an inside spin move. I did more homework for a second day in a row now, because I watched my guy, but I like your guys better. For the second day in a row, I did more homework on your dude than I did my own. But yeah, Jonah Ellis, man. The only thing is, he's kind of undersized. He's like 6'2", 240.
Yeah.
I know.
I've seen 6'2", 6'3" on different sites, but like 246.
Yeah. So it's like, I guess at the NFL level, that's a situation we're kind of dealing with James Houston. People are talking about like his weight. I think his dad, like, being what he was for the Detroit Lions, I think he was like a 300-pounder. He's a big dude. He'll get up there, right? Just put on weight.
Yeah.
And
you get in the league, you put on 10 pounds of muscle in the first year. Like,
yeah. And what do we talk about all the time? Like the lineage. Like football families. It's like a crazy. It sounds like cheap and corny and lazy to say, but no. Joey Porter Jr. was a dog this year.
Yep.
Asante Samuel Jr. is a dog. Like these football families, the sons sometimes end up being better than the dads.
That's
Antoine
true.
Winfield Jr. Like it continues on and on. Jonah Ellis, I'm just gonna carry on that same belief that he can end up being a dog, and I think he's a draftable prospect for the Detroit Lions if you want to grab an edge rusher.
Yeah.
You excited for him, KG?
Sure, man. Anything will help. Yeah, I'm just at that point. Anything is better than what we already got. So,
yeah, I'm looking at this is Daniel Jeremiah's. I think it's from like last week or something like that. I think it's his first one. And no, I don't think he has Jonah Ellis in the first round. But I don't think that's a bad thing, though. That just means it's attainable for us to grab. You know what I'm saying? The guy I did start looking at a little bit was Braylon Trice. I don't know if you got the video on this one or not, Chris.
Penn State, right?
Oh, yeah, you the Penn State kid, actually, too. This is the guy you were originally going to do.
yeah. I
Adisa
looked at his
Isaac.
tape. I was like, yeah.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like. I mean, it doesn't. Nothing really pops out. He's a good depth piece if you really want him. I don't think he's worthy of a first round pick, and a lot of his success, I feel like, was predicated on him being on the opposite of Chop.
That's fair.
Like, you got Chop on the other side, making people think twice. Like, this guy's going to be seeing single coverage. He's going to clean up on a lot of those.
I liked it. That's a great point, the Chop one. Because I remember, like, falling back into, like, that when it came to Aiden Hutchinson versus Ajabo.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, how do we... Because it's everything that we want a second edge rusher for is like to help each other out. So it's kind of hard like to find a balance of like, how much is this guy helping this guy, and vice versa the other way too. So I guess having Chop on the other side of it does like turn that one into question. Who's this Jared Verse guy that everyone keeps talking? I have not turned on
from Florida State.
Yeah, I haven't turned on a single
he's like
tape
the Kayvon of this draft. Like, just
is he a dog?
Freak athlete, great edge rushing skills, insane bend. Like, yeah, he's going to be really good. He's not going to be nowhere near the Lions pick. He's going to be a top 10 pick for sure.
Yeah, but the Jeremiah one, I don't think he's off the board until like 12.
Yeah, he's almost consensus number one edge rusher off the board.
No, yeah, everything I've seen has had him. That's why I was like, I just haven't heard about him until recently. Is this a weak draft class? Does it feel like we've been saying that like every year? No.
What's the other kid's name from Penn State that you did?
I didn't even do it. I was gonna look him up before the show.
Oh yeah, what was his name?
Adisa.
Yeah, Adisa.
You
did do Braylon Trice though.
Nope, didn't do him either.
Oh, who'd you do? You're telling me to do a second guy because you did two already. You didn't do any of them, bro.
You know who I did. Who was the guy? Zinga. No, Jared Verse. Hey, he's at 9. The Chicago Bears. What? Nothing. They had the number 9 pick too.
The Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their pick.
Damn.
They got 2 first-round picks.
NFC North just got a lot of stuff here. You guys,
Verse would be nice. I like Verse. He's definitely the most polished edge rusher. He has the most moves in this draft, but he's not. He's going to be nowhere near the Lions pick, man.
Nicholas Duncan says Latu. Is that the guy from Ohio State? I know there's 2 Ohio State dudes.
No, that's the dude from UCLA.
Oh.
He's nice. I don't think he'll be there. I looked at his tape as well. He's a big dude. He's like 6'5". He's a big, long, rangy guy.
Yeah.
I think he would be nice opposite Aiden Hutchinson as well. I would like that too, but I don't think he'll be there. I think he'll be gone.
Thomas Rotundi says Aaron Donald's undersized. Aaron Donald's is different. I can't. And he also plays inside versus outside. He's not really rushing the edge like that.
Yeah.
Man, do you believe with the Packers, the end of the season Packers?
About what?
What the Packers did towards the end of the season, do you believe that will carry over into next season?
Yeah, I do actually. I think they're going to clean some things up defensively. I know who do they get as their defensive coordinator? I know they fired theirs. I can't remember who they signed.
Let me see. Yeah,
but they've got pieces on defense, so if they can get somebody in there to get that right, that defense could be pretty good. And they have a lot of great young receivers.
Hafley from Boston College.
Yeah, okay. Well,
no clue who that is.
Maybe he's good, but the wide receiver, they got 4 young wide receivers that look like they're going to be good for a long time. Like, you look at Christian Watson, Dobbs, Jaden Reed, and Dontavion Wicks. When you got Jordan Love out there throwing around looking pretty good, that offense could be scary. I think the Packers are going to be pretty good next year. I could see them at second in the North.
Yeah. I only ask that because I saw obviously the Bears with the 2 top 10 picks, and it made me wonder like the NFC North about to get a little scary. Not scary. I still think we come out on top. It's just we're not going to be as easy as it was last year, which just sucks that we finally got here. Now motherfuckers want to start being just as good. Like, it's not fair. Let's fucking just reign dominant for a minute. Fucking Packers, man. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, now Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair, man.
Bro, that's not like how.
Well, I mean,
we do need to see another year.
Yeah,
of Jordan
we need
Love.
to see another year of Jordan Love. That first year of a quarterback, they don't really have the tape on you yet. So
that's fair.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. The Packers, their money situation is not great. I know they're like $6 million over the cap, but they're going to release Bakhtiari. They're going to trade Jair Alexander, and then they'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean the Bears are going to be scared, but that's like from like time to come. Like I'm not even like they'll be good. Their defense is really good. I think their defense is almost built like to stop us with all those linebackers in the middle, and then you got Jaquan Brisker and whatnot. But I can't let myself to be afraid of like a team led by a rookie just yet. I know we saw like C.J. Stroud do it, but I got a couple concerns for like Caleb too.
Yeah.
Like just because he's not like a textbook quarterback, like he really is kind of like Patrick Mahomes. When shit break down, he can do amazing things.
Yeah.
But like,
and he cries a lot. No.
Yeah, he cries a lot.
He paints
Dan
his
Campbell
nails.
cries. He doesn't paint his nails.
Dan Campbell doesn't paint his nails.
Yeah, Dan Campbell does not paint his nails. And I'm not saying Caleb Williams is not going to be. I'm not saying he's not going to be good at all. I'm
You
not
heard it
saying
here
that
first.
at all.
Eazy thinks Caleb Williams sucks.
I want to see him like in the pocket. I guess see what I'm saying. I want to see him like do like that shit a little bit too. Like that's to complete the process. Because like,
I mean, he's pretty good in the pocket as well.
Because he had Jordan Addison too, didn't he?
Yeah, last year.
Like he had, and some of it's too on the coach as well. But like, I just see him lose a lot of games this year. I just didn't expect them.
Well, their defense was dog shit.
Yeah.
Their defense was terrible.
But still, if you're him like that, when people compare you to Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah, there's not much you can do when your defense is giving up 40 points.
Fucking keep scoring. The fuck? This is college football. That's how it runs. Unless you play Michigan. I mean, that's a little bit different. I guess I can't speak to the defense fully though. I don't watch college ball like that. And the Vikings.
No, yeah, their defense was dog water.
Vikings talking about retaining like Brian Flores and like they're about to do something. Bro, no one's fucking scared of you.
Yeah, the Vikings are going down.
Yeah, the Vikings are falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
Vikings, come here. We don't give a fuck about you.
Talk to them.
They're about to be last in the division.
Nobody is scared. Nobody gives a fuck that you retain Brian Flores. We still score all over that defense too.
Yeah.
Who's your quarterback? Kirk Cousins? You want me to be scared of a Kirk Cousins?
He not even going to be
He's
there.
not going to be there for most of the season.
It might be Russell Wilson next year.
We're going to fucking sack his arm off his body. No one's worried about the Vikings. Don't hype yourself up about your Vikings. You were the most fraudulent team I'd ever seen host a home playoff game in my life.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones rolled into town and whooped your ass. And it wasn't even like a close game. No, they whooped your fucking ass.
Yeah.
You got weapons. I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I live with weapons. Studs, Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson. I'm not even mentioning anyone. Golden Tate, Reggie Bush. I've seen that team go to nothing. That's where you're at right now.
Tony Scheffler.
Specifically where you're at right now. No one's scared of you Vikings fans. Stop gassing yourself up and leave Kirby Joseph the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
Leave Kirby alone. I can't wait for the Vikings to finish last in the North this year and just see all their fucking stupid ass fans on Twitter crying.
I can't. They're most annoying. I can't believe it.
Them and the Rams, they have the worst fan bases by far.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Like the Rams are just. No, actually, they're both just pussies.
The Bears and the Packers are both going to finish ahead of the Vikings in the division this year. The Vikings are going to be last in the North next year.
Again. Shit record or like mid record?
They'll probably get like 7-8 wins.
We at KG. Same thing. Fuck the Vikings.
Oh yeah, you know that for sure.
Byron Murphy's who they're mocking.
Shout out Tony Scheffler. Let me tell you guys about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anyone, and we mean anyone, can feel comfortable and work on their fitness goals. No matter where you are, there's Planet Fitness close by. There's more than 50 in Metro Detroit and thousands more throughout the world. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Savor the heart of home at Big Boy with our all-new down-home comfort dishes. Feast on home-style goodness with our Southern Comfort Chicken Bowl, veal parmigiana, and apple pie hotcakes. The down-home delight doesn't stop there. Potato pancakes are back. Dive into the richness of our perfectly crafted potatoes with our classic potato pancakes and our stuffed potato pancakes. Top off your meal with our new gingerbread shake, a seamless blend of creamy vanilla and sweet gingerbread flavors. Nothing beats the comforting taste of down-home cooking. Enjoy every bite, only at Big Boy.
Feel alive during Feldman Chevrolet's biggest New Year's sales event ever. Get the best prices on our huge selection of award-winning Chevrolets. Like this 2024 Equinox for $188 per month. Or this 2024 Silverado for $268 per month. It's the New Year's sales event going on now at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
How would you like to win not one, but 2 vehicles of your choice? One for you and one for your wife, your girlfriend, or your best bud. Get to Lady Jane's today for an award-winning haircut and automatically enter for your chance to win. Courtesy of Les Stanford Buick GMC of Ferndale. Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week, walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Live, WoodsportsCom. I'm your boy Eazy, joined my guy Spin More Rax, young Chris, KG. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend. Kind of bullshit today, to be honest with you. Partly my fault. Nah, it was my idea to do player spotlights, and I just literally just didn't do it today.
Spotlight.
Spotlight.
I did do
Like that
one.
kid that didn't do his homework.
I literally, I'm like, yeah, guys, this is a good idea. Let's do it, and I just didn't do it. I apologize. I'll come heavy tomorrow. I'll do 2 of them.
No, we're doing the mock tomorrow.
Oh
We do
yeah.
both. Why not?
Sure.
Spotlight and a mock.
Are we at Dispo tomorrow?
No, I don't think so. At least no one told us. But then again, they never
JB used
told
to
us
tell
anyway.
us.
JB used to tell us.
Damn. Rip.
I guess we'll text and find out. Everyone's talking about this $58 million the Detroit Lions got to work with in the offseason. It comes like the cap space.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all for it, by the way, too. You guys heard me. I want Justin Matabuke. He's not coming for cheap. You got to pay up.
Justin Matabuke.
If you down for Chris Jones too, or is that pipe dream?
That's too much.
Yeah.
Too much for my
I'm not
blood.
getting him.
No,
No.
because he's too old, or
Nah, you just can't afford him. Well, you can
Yeah.
afford him, but I don't want to put all that in one player.
yeah, 2-year deal.
Yes, but yeah, I would. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you?
A 2-year deal?
What?
Chris
2 years?
Jones, 2-year
2
deal?
years.
What are we paying
40
him?
million? Like,
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I was what are we paying him for 2
25,
years?
26,
Yeah.
27?
2 years, 50 million.
Yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it. If he's gonna take, I mean, if he will take that,
I would do it.
2 years, 50 million.
I don't know if he'd do it though.
bro. it's the
He
last
would have to
dance.
come in and like instant impact.
I think he wants a long. He's gonna win another Super Bowl. He's gonna want a long-term contract from somebody. It's
like
gonna
his-
be like
it's like
Mario
his third
Williams. He's gonna sign to some bum team.
Don't disrespect him like that.
Sign a fat ass contract.
Mario
and just
Williams-
not be good anymore.
No, that is the one fear with him. To be honest with you, Thomas Rattani says 61 million. He's over the cap. Over the cap, guys, at 58.6.
Yeah.
Either way, we have to take care of like business at home first before
Yeah.
we like start making all these shopping lists. I mean, there's free agents we got to retain. You got the offensive line people. You got Jared Goff, who again coming off of Jeff Foxworthy's show today, is going to be paid one of the highest paid quarterbacks players in the league. Oh man, Amon Ra for sure getting extended.
Blank check.
And I did the homework on his too. I think the average of the top 5 like caps right now for receivers was like 22 something. And then I looked at the first year of those deals, like the cap hit on those like it's from like all the way from 8 with Debo to like 14. So I'm just go with the safe number 14. 10. That's even. Come on.
11.
12.
11's literally right in the middle.
All right.
11.
All right.
11's right in the middle.
Good point.
Sorry. Amon-Ra gets his deal, which deserves to get his deal.
Yeah.
We're down to 49.
Hell yeah.
Goff gets his. What do you think that situation looks like?
A lot.
Let me actually do this.
Maybe they backload it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they gonna do some maneuvering.
Add him on the.
Then maybe they do like a Stafford thing where they give him like a shit ton in cash.
Yeah, up front.
And it's only like a $2 million cap hit or something like that.
I would love that.
That would be amazing, yeah. I bet Sheila would be down for that.
How long do you think the deal is?
Goff's,
3.
I think probably
He gets
like 4 years.
3 is like exactly what I want.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
It's probably,
minimum
like
of
a
3.
4-year deal.
Now I've heard from I forget the name of the channel, but they said that the hold up that like halted things like this past season was like he wanted like a long term.
Yeah.
And we were kind of only offering that 3-year one, which I feel like should be the case though, because like I get it, like I'm proud of him and what he's done for our team too, but like I just feel like him and Ben are such a package deal. Like he called himself, he didn't call himself, but he mockingly said I'm the luckiest quarterback. I was like, bro, yeah, kind
You are
of.
pretty lucky.
Like, you did land 2 great play callers, and it's not like they're fraudulent at all. Like we see them doing with different personnel. Sean McVay obviously done it multiple times, different personnel. But I mean, for Ben Johnson to cash another, even a better run game, upgrade with a rookie and David Montgomery.
And Bob's Big Boy says you can front load it with a signing bonus, then you do a lower salary. It just means more guaranteed money. And yeah, that's like what the Rams did with Stafford, where he was like literally like a $2 million cap hit because they gave him like a $60 million signing bonus.
Yeah. All right, so I got Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. So Joe Burrow, his average annual is 55.
Damn.
Justin Herbert's average annual is 52.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lamar's 52.
Damn.
Jalen's 51.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then Russ is 49.
Damn. Not anymore. Russ ain't got that.
There we go.
49.
Yeah, you're right.
They got up out of that quick.
He gone. All right, so Kyler is 46. So 55.
Damn. That's gotta be the
52.
worst. Is that the new worst contract in the league, or is it still Deshaun Watson?
He actually looked
It's
straight when he
still
came back,
Deshaun.
though.
Yeah, but he still looks like a toddler running around with something he shouldn't have.
Yeah. That was.
It's like Bryson takes something out of your room and starts running
Deshaun
around
literally
like that's
doesn't
Kyler
play.
in the open field.
He literally doesn't play though.
Deshaun Watson's the worst contract of all time.
That is, yeah. They got fucked.
And
All
trade. They
guaranteed.
traded so
bad.
much.
55.
The people that Houston got back in that trade,
Insane.
Plus 46. Fuck. 50. We're still sitting at 50. I was hoping to be a little bit lower. All right. Whose first year do you guys want to look at to, like, I guess, like, who got paid up front? I'm trying to think of. I'm just trying to, I guess, guesstimate what Goff's cap hit is going to be next year if he does get that big
well,
deal.
next year it's still going to be on his deal from this year.
Yep.
Well, shit. Sign me up, because I think next year's like 32 or
Yeah,
27
next
or
year
32.
it'll still be that. It won't kick in until that contract
2025.
ends.
All right. Well, then we're good.
That's 2025.
Yeah, because
probably.
Goff is already on the books for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't think the re-signings will change anything? It might make it cheaper,
no.
honestly.
Yeah.
You do it now because, I mean, the number may seem high now, but it's only going to go up. Last night on Nights, I had put a question out there that said, would you do 3 years, $53 million today, or would you wait until he wins the NFC Championship next year? You got to think, if he comes back and they do what we expect them to do, that price is only going to go up if you do want to retain him. And you got to pay the man at this point. I think it's pretty clear that the Lions are going to re-sign Goff. You gotta get him
you
while
said
you shoot.
53?
Yeah. 3 years, 53 today. But you look, that's the common number today. It's going to be more later.
Yeah.
53, man. I
You
just
look
don't
at
like
upwards
those
of 60
I
next
don't
year.
like those numbers over 50, man.
But they can manipulate it. That's why I have so much
Yeah.
confidence in it. They'll find a way to manipulate the contract.
That's true.
So pay the man. Go ahead and do it.
How many days last year in the summer did we go, holy shit, we got another $10 million in cap space?
Yeah.
Because Brad Holmes is just like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
money
but you don't got to worry
disappears.
about
But yeah.
Amon-Ra or Jared Goff's number affecting the cap space next year because they already are on contract.
Yeah.
If Brad's a savage, which
He'll give him $1.
I'm a fucking savage. Anything I want, I get.
if he's a savage like that, he couldn't have him go into this year, play out that final year.
I don't think he would.
No, you got to take care of him.
That's
Look
the
what
thing,
he
is I
did
don't think
this year.
he's doing it. And like, listen, if feelings weren't a part of it, if emotions weren't a part of it, like, if he had become like somewhat of a leader for this team too, like you would do that. I would love for him to do that. Like, business wise, that's like the smart thing to do.
Yeah. They have a
doubt he
history of
does,
taking care of their own, so they going to look
Aaron
out for
B
Goff.
says, should we
Exactly.
see what Hendon is first, though?
That's
I don't
wrong.
think you'll have that chance.
Yeah.
You're going to have to sign. I don't know if Goff plays.
Stupid, never get the chance.
I don't know if Goff's going to play on the 1 year deal.
Yeah.
That's my thing, is I don't think he will.
That's a slap in the face if you franchise him at this point.
Yeah.
it?
Plus, on top of that,
I appreciate
like,
you too,
If you do
Eduardo.
lock him at a good point, like KG said, you lock him early, maybe not that high, but if you can even get lower, then he becomes a tradable contract, and that's like the dream, right? Is that Goff gives you this success now, and then Hendon chooses to be or ends up being a starter quality quarterback, and then you can trade Goff as an asset rather than having to just salary dump him.
All right.
That's the dream.
Now, be real. Do you think in that situation, and this is disrespectful to even talk about, I apologize to Jared Goff, and I rarely ever do that.
Just say it.
Who's trading for Jared Goff? The $53 million cap hit.
There's a lot of
With the
teams that probably
$53 million
would
cap, you know what I'm
talk-
saying, though?
They would talk themselves into it.
Yeah.
Easy every year.
The market's
You
going
talked about what was his name?
Elite quarterbacks, yeah.
Yeah, but you talked about what's his name? Garoppolo, right? Like, how the hell did somebody get him for 40? Like,
Well, free
somebody's
agency,
gonna talk
though.
themselves.
That's a free
I know,
agent pickup.
But somebody's gonna talk themselves into Goff for $53
you-
million. He
you're
played
saying-
good this year.
No
and
way.
last year.
And if he has the success going forward, yeah, somebody will trade for him.
Somebody would absolutely do it.
Next year, $53 million is gonna look like chump change. I promise you. We're upwards of 60 going forward. From here on in.
What quarterbacks are up next year, though?
Bob's big boy says Hooker will be 31 by the time Goff's contract expires. That's not true.
Yeah.
He's 26. Goff's contract expires after next year. He'll be 27.
He's gonna get signed. It's gonna happen.
They're definitely going to sign him for sure. I've already come to terms with that. I'm cool with
I
it.
feel bad. I'm really just trying to find out like how much of this 58/6, however you want to look at it, do we really have to spend? I'm already down 49 if we once we take care of Amon-Ra. You think Penei Sewell gets to take care of this?
They
offseason?
don't affect this next year's cap space though. They're already on contract for next year.
Mm-hmm.
You already have those guys locked up. You had Amon-Ra in the last year of his rookie deal. You have Jared Goff on a $32 million deal. Like it's like.
No, I feel you. It's a good extension.
It's like Josh Allen. Like Josh Allen signed his extension, but this year he was still playing on a rookie contract.
That's why it's smart to extend him now.
Yeah.
Because that contract's gonna go down as the years go on.
Yeah. So damn. So you really think we got all 58 to play with?
That's what I'm saying. They got to. I mean, they got to re-sign.
I think some change.
They got to re-sign the guys at home.
Because I know Amon-Ra for sure. When he gets extended, he's getting a bonus.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna affect the cap.
No.
Stuff it all cash.
Cap for next year is set with your big pieces.
Just pay everybody in bonuses.
You have like 34 guys on your roster right now. You just got to sign the free agent list that we saw. Those are the guys that would affect this year's cap. Are the guys you sign off that list?
Number one priority, not Jonah.
Graham Glasgow.
Graham Glasgow.
Yeah. Yes.
Then Jonah. Which Jonah looking like he's gonna be cheaper than we initially thought, but Jonah also has a lot of injuries. How soon is too soon to draft a guard? Find out tomorrow on Woodward Heavyweights.
Let me tell you about Big Boy. Yar! Winter time in Detroit is always better with comfort foods from Big Boy. Try the veal parmigiana or the new Southern Comfort chicken bowl. How about breakfast? The key to a good sailing life is a hearty breakfast. The stuffed potato kit, pancakes are back. The classic lumberjack or Santa Fe garden. Also the apple pie hotcakes that are too good to miss. And every pirate likes dessert. You can top it off with a gingerbread shake for dessert. All of that and more at your local Big Boy.
At Planet Fitness, you can get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this?
You don't know how to use it?
This is better.
Join now through January 19th for just 24 cents down, $10 a month. Never intimidating, always free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Join today during the Big Fitness Energy Sale for 24 cents down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended through January 19th.
Over 50 Metro Detroit locations.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Yarr. Whether it's home, whether it's auto, the best in the game is Mark at SwissINS.com. Visit them online at Swiss.com or call them at 248-841-77.
What up, though?
Let's see what it's about.
Welcome back. Taylor Woodward Heavyweights.
Sorry, man. I'm just going through it.
Going through what?
Just
Future
of the franchise.
KG was hating off Rhett.
Yeah, I didn't believe in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Aaron B. asked, like, you guys see hitting first. I just don't. It's not.
It landed on the ledge.
This is not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
As I would love for that to be a situation that we're capable of doing, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Jared Goff got to see the NFC Conference Championship game. They got the same coaching staff intact. Majority of the same offense. I'm assuming they'll probably bring Josh Reynolds back. They're going to run it back and try to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and I'm down for that.
Yeah, what are you?
It's just Jared
Why
Goff's
are you going
to
through
get
it?
paid. What?
He just don't want to sign Goff.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm cool. I just don't want to be stuck with Goff without
want
Vince.
him to have money.
That's all.
Did you hear his voice crack? That's how you know he's lying.
It's fine.
We got him.
He deserves to get paid. That makes sense.
His voice
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Bro cannot be genuine.
It's just like, bro, if Ben leaves, I have no clue what we're working with here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
He's not leaving, though. Not fucking leaving.
He's not. He maybe not ever leave. Maybe he doesn't want to be head coach.
Maybe he doesn't.
But why
Easy,
we taking interviews?
would you sign Goff or walk the plank?
What'd you say?
Would you sign Goff or walk the plank?
What am I signing him to?
Would you sign Goff or walk the plank?
If I can sign him
Or walk the
3
plank.
years. But I sign him some 3 years. I'm cool. 3 year, third option, like third year option. You know what I'm saying?
3 years, what? What you signing him to? What's your number?
I mean, if he wants the market value, 53.
Easy. Basher wants to know if you can play left guard.
No.
I
My
can't.
days are over. My knee's fucked up.
I'll play left guard.
Get Spinny in there.
I got experience. I only played it for like 3 games, but
I was a dog-ass pulling guard, though.
I was pulling tackle. We were in the wing T.
It felt cool. Like I felt like I was doing something.
I only had one play that I pulled on, but
like pulling. Oh, you already know what it feels like then. Yeah.
oh yeah.
But do you also feel a little dirty?
Oh no, fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's awesome. I love pulling. Just fucking blowing kids up in the middle of the field.
There's one time this kid fucking got up. He had snot. I knocked the snot out of him.
Bro,
Bro,
dude,
damn.
696 tits, dude. That was my play when I pulled. It was because 646 Wolf was the pull that we did the most, and then 696 tits was the reverse off of it where we pulled the other way. And so that's I was left tackle, so I'd pull off that. That's what won us the brown jug. I fucking nasty block. There's the offensive lineman in the corner. I pulled out there, or the outside linebacker in the corner, and I pushed the outside linebacker into the corner, knocked both of them.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Like out of the way, and the running back cut up and scored.
Did you play high school, KG?
No.
No.
Parents didn't believe in me.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, they didn't believe in you enough, you said?
They didn't believe in me, yeah. Nor did they want to pay the money. It was really the money.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
They said, you look like you'd be good at math.
They was wrong.
We're going to teach you to play chess. I mean, head injuries are a thing. We can say. No, yeah, pulling was I enjoyed most.
Pulling
I hate
was
playing
awesome.
offensive
I used
line,
to
though.
fucking light kids up at practice too. Like
I hated pass blocking.
Oh,
it was never fun.
I was a dog at pass blocking. That was my shit.
No, I wasn't. I mean, I was straight. I just didn't like it.
I remember I separated my
It
shoulder.
was like constant anxiety too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not like playing offensive line.
I separated my shoulder in one of my games because it was on that play, and the running back got tackled from behind.
Yeah.
And he like fell into my legs, so I fell right on my shoulder. Got up. It was the second time I separated my shoulder in like 2 weeks, so I already knew what it was. And I just went over. My dad was on the sideline. I was like, Dad. He came down. He gave me like some ibuprofen. I took it, went back in. I couldn't use this arm though, so I was fucking popping off the line and pass blocking with one arm, just dogging kids. Dude, I was hitting this kid right in his fucking face. He was getting so pissed off.
When I played defensive tackle, I would just say like the dumbest shit. I would talk the most shit and just have them like over pursue or do some dumb shit to slip in.
When I played defensive end, I had these hex pad cutters, like the gloves, and they had like hex pads all over the knuckles.
Yeah.
So I pop off the line and just blow kids shit out, like act like I'm doing like a swim move or something, but just stick them in the helmet as hard as I could, and they'd fucking like, and I just go right past. I do that shit all the time.
I stole one of those from this kid on Warmont.
Oh yeah, fuck
like
my,
the offensive
dude.
guard, he had like the forearm ones.
Yeah.
I forgot what I did. He got hurt and the shit came off. I had it. I just picked it up.
Took somebody
I was like,
else's.
it's mine now. I felt so sweet too.
Stealing gear is wild.
Yeah, that's wild for sure.
I'm the reason we lost that game too.
Yeah, they ran right in your hole.
Yeah.
I remember I won the game I blocked the field goal. They were kicking a field goal to win the game.
blocked the field goal?
Yeah.
That's
I
sick.
came off the edge, fucking dope. That shit hit me right in the nuts though, dude.
Jesus.
It hurts. I was on the ground. I was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't wear your cup that day, huh?
I never wore a cup.
Yeah.
And I came off the edge. It was literally the field goal to win the game. So we like heavily loaded the edge. And I kind of did my teammate dirty. Like there was an offensive lineman there. I pushed my teammate into him to like fucking launch off of him. Laid out, hit me square in the nuts, bro. I fucking fell. I was in tears on the ground, but everybody was like jumping on me. It's like, oh, no.
Shout out to my Alex Gordon. Anytime I got a sag or anything cool, would fucking come give me a concussion.
Hell yeah.
Hated that shit. Whenever was a fan of that. Yeah! Boom! I was like, no. Pitchers and catchers report in 12 days. Do your baseball it up.
Spenny was Vontae's perfect dirty players camp. No, I wasn't that. My
I feel like everyone was dirty in high school.
Yeah, to play defensive line.
You said no better.
In the Macomb County to play defensive line, bro, you had to be fucking dirty.
For sure.
It's the trenches, bro.
Yeah,
we were getting
dirty,
nasty in there. I remember me and my boy Josh got into a fight with these two kids on Harper Woods because we were left and right tackle on offense, and they were left end and left defensive tackle, and I was left end and he was left defensive tackle, and they were left tackle and
see each other all
left
day.
guard. So we were lined up on each other the entire fucking game, and me and Josh were just working these kids, dude, the whole game. We were running stunts and shit. It was so fun.
Coolest shit I ever did was
We got popped. Like the Harper Woods fucked us up that game. But me and Josh were dog walking. We were good, but the rest of our team was trash.
That's when we played Inkster.
Yeah.
at highlights was like, we got ass.
Yeah.
We got fucking dog. It's crazy too when those kids got off the bus. The giantest like roster I think we ever played against. Did not block for shit. It was what's his name? He played at Michigan. Gardner.
Devin Gardner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just him just doing work the entire game. I thought that kid was gonna be fucking But that's because he was fucking all-star. It's high school though. That's where you learn like levels, you know. It's like fuck.
When we played Lincoln was they had this guy Laren Johnson. He played at Wayne State. He was pretty good, but we had a play 625 Wolf where I was left tackle and the right guard and the left guard. We'd cross block and it was just a fullback dive right in that hole. And we ran that play my sophomore year like probably 300 times. Like we ran that bitch literally like 30 times a game, and fucking against Lincoln, I was blowing this kid up he never saw the cross block coming, and I would just fucking send him three spots down the fucking line every time.
Coolest thing I ever did was like I grabbed a handoff, but they whistled it dead. Like right out the rip in the fullback, and we were just fucking fighting for it.
Hell yeah.
Bullshit though.
I had a fucking I had a dog ass play because we had it was called the Harley backfield, where me and the other offensive linemen we'd line up in the backfield as like lead blockers, and so we had that formation out there, and our coach called like a regular formation play where we had 4 wideouts, and so me and Josh were like, all right, so I went out the slot and fucking ran. It was a pass play.
Yeah.
Dog ass double move, bro. I had this dude with a hitch and go. Ooh, burn his ass. I was wide open, fucking jumping up and down in the end zone, and the quarterback got sacked because his 2 best offensive linemen were out there running routes.
Dumbass coach.
But that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you all tapping into the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Make sure you smash the like button. For Eazy, for KG, for Chris, I'm Spenny. We're the Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
What?